my gosh. We were just cracking up a little bit before we started, and yeah. Hey everybody. Welcome to Performance Check. It's been
Hello.
I mean, I guess it's only been 1 week, huh? But it's been a little while since we've had all of us here, which is crazy. Aaron's not sick anymore. He's not leprous anymore, so
God.
only 3.
I only lost 3 toes.
And the days of his cleansing have been fulfilled.
It's true. I will now be more powerful than you can ever imagine.
I can only possibly even slightly imagine, and that is my job, to imagine how insane you guys are gonna be. That is literally my job in this game, is to imagine your insanity. Cool. As far as announcements tonight, it is a giveaway night. Tonight's giveaway is this little kobold dude. I really wish this camera could focus, but it can't. He's a little green kobold.
That camera's got ADD.
It's a little green kobold. He's got a skunk in a cage and a backpack and little pockets and stuff. He's green. He's got a little loinclothy thing. He's great. He's very cute. So that giveaway will happen during break. So be here for that because it's gonna be good. Other announcements, we have Rehash the Rolls on Wednesday night. It's going to be with Patrick, the dungeon master from Ready to Roll. He's going to answer a lot of weird questions about if owls see baby owls when they interact with certain evil witches and things like that. Yeah, there was there was a bit of intense inter-party drama that went on last week, but only the dungeon master will answer questions about it. So ask those questions in Discord. It'll be a good time. We also will have Nick for performance checks. Rehash have. Yeah. As someone who perished and has returned, he must have all the wisdom from the great beyond that we must ask him about. Other than that, gaming streams on Friday and Saturday, and you'd better be here next week because it's gonna be a weird one, possibly even weirder depending on what happens tonight. Speaking of tonight, let's go on in to tonight's episode of Performance Check. Behind the scenes panic as we all wonder if there was music just now. Anyway, last time, the Bush Gang entered the Temple of Uyfthemar in search of the Night-Eye Vine, which they were hoping to use to waken Chieftainess Trenexa. They found it full of a cloying darkness, one they could not remove or risk destroying an odd archway in the center of the one and only room. Pausing to read an ominous inscription on the archway, you pass through it into some odd, nearly featureless realm of shifting shadow. While searching for the plant, you were ambushed by a trio of multi-armed creatures which struck down and killed Denono. Yanni, another member of the tribe you had spoken to earlier in the day, burst through the archway trying to help, but was also killed almost immediately. The 3 remaining members of the party fought off the attackers, frantically harvested some Night-Eye Vine, and returned to the village. After waking Trenexa, she performed a risky resurrection ritual, which succeeded in returning Denono to the realm of the living. She had been trapped in a dreamy haze for the past week. As elves grow older, they actually do dream, drifting through memories of their ancestors. The dreams that Trenexa had passed through, however, were different, showing instead a number of people and places throughout the world. Following your conversation, she grew worried that time was growing short, and brought Yanni back to life as well, though she could only do it through a reincarnation ritual that returned the young elf into a new form of a high elf instead of a wood elf. Yanni admitted that she didn't quite feel that she fit into her home village, and you offered for her to join you to at least the nearest town while she figures out what she wants to do. The following morning, Yanni burst into your tiny hut tent and told you that she saw Trenexa being murdered by a mysterious figure wielding a blade blacker than night. And that is where we come back in to the game. So.
Oh boy. So she's dead? I'm talking to you.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I didn't check, I just ran away.
Denono, should we get Coralon and some other elders? I feel like we should tell them, at least before we go. If we leave, it looks worse. If we stay, they know we're here, and I do have a way to make sure that everyone knows and tells the truth.
Okay. Could you guys give me 2 minutes? 3, actually. I'll be right back. And I dive into a bag of holding. Cast the spell to animate death.
If you are worried about us being seen, Yanni, I will try to remain unseen and go find Coralon.
Why do we need to not be seen?
Coralon. I mean, she thinks that it could be a problem.
I'm so used to getting in trouble.
I...
You know, it happens to me.
I know the feeling somewhat. So yes, I will go try to find Coralor without drawing attention to myself.
Should we get out of town while you find him and then meet up somewhere else, or should we wait right here and risk people coming and asking us questions we can't answer?
Well, the dome is gone.
Oh wait, I'm back. What's up? Oh, the dome is gone. Oh yeah. Shoot, I'm sorry.
Do skeletons push you out of the bag too? Is that how
yeah.
anything leaves the bag now?
I just come up, sitting up.
Beautiful.
I think questions we cannot answer. Questions we cannot answer. We've done nothing wrong. These people have been good to us, and we've tried to do right by them, and I would hate for Donato to lose his home, rushing to try to help us again.
I mean, at least we
properly.
We should at least pay respect to the dead. I guess she helped us.
That too. She did help us a lot.
Let me find Coralor.
See what's going on. Give us news. Yeah.
I'm gonna go, and I am gonna try to avoid being seen. With disadvantage.
And I'm gonna don my shield too.
During that. 11.
Okay. Excuse me. You are kind of going around the outside, so you don't think you've been seen by a ton of people, but it is still fairly quiet. You don't think that a ton of people have heard. There's not like screaming through the village that there's been a murder or anything like that. So while you don't feel sneaky and hidden, you're not concerned that you're being targeted by suspicious looks.
Then I think I would shift to walking confidently in the open to not seem as if I'm sneaking, because if no one else knows of her death, then I should not too, right? So I will just walk that way
Okay.
and go find
You're
Coralor.
able to find him in his tent, just kind of hanging out.
Okay. And then I will approach him and
Yes, good
Coralor,
morning, Denon. Are you all right?
um, Pernexa has died.
What?
Yanni just came and told us. She was worried that the villagers would be suspicious of my friends because they're
What happened to her?
outsiders. But Yanni saw some creatures of shadow
Like
with a blade
the ones you
of
fought
pure
last night?
blackness slice through her. It sounded a little bit different, but all of this seems
Show
to
me,
be
let's go.
related to
Let's
shadow,
go.
yes.
And you two hurry out into Trinexa's tent. On entering, you see her form in like her bed, not moving. As you get closer, you can see there is like a big ol' wound across like the base of her throat and over her chest, and it's not a puncture wound like what you saw on store, but you do see similar like really dark veins across her chest. It's not very pretty, and she's definitely dead.
She would have rather gone a less painful way, but she was, well, what should we do, Coralor? Should we, do you think that the villagers, do you think that I should tell my friends to leave, that we should leave before this is well known, or I don't want us to seem suspicious, but I also don't want my friends to come under attack.
I don't think that you should run. I don't think that there will be rumors or things that you and your friends killed her. I will explain what I know based on what I have seen and understand, and I think they will believe us. I don't think you should stay. I think that there is something calling you to go on.
Perhaps we will come pay respects. My friends would
If
like
you
to
wish.
before we go. Coralor, I think that these wounds look just like the wound that brought us here, the curse. I hope that these creatures were not chasing us and that Trinexa became collateral damage. It is possible, but I think more that whatever they are, they're after something to do with the gods themselves. Our friend Store was probably targeted for his connection to the god. Why is that? I'm a blank chord. And Trinexa, of course, had an amazing connection with Molara. That is the only other thing that I can think of as to why these things are happening in this way.
And you did run into those other creatures in the temple yesterday. There could definitely be a connection. I don't know what we can do, because we refuse to abandon Melora when things get difficult. That's not in our nature to do. But if we notice a return of these creatures, if they don't leave, if there's some other sign or something that we see after you have gone, I will try and reach out to you somehow and let you know. But
I do not know personally about these creatures. Thor barely had a chance to swipe once at them before they ran away from him. But if I were to guess, normal blades are unlikely to be very effective against them. From what I've seen, you'll want to rely on the magic of our tribe
right.
more for defense.
Good to know. Thank you.
All right. Yes, I will go gather my friends then. We will come
All right. I will
pay
wait to
respects.
alert the rest of the village until you have left.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what I'll go do.
Denono comes back to get you all.
Any sevens? Oh, you're back.
Coralers. He thinks that it would be best if we are not seen to be fleeing the scene, but rather we should go pay respects to her. He is waiting for us in her tent.
So we can trust him? Like he's not planning to trick us and then they're gonna arrest us when we get there.
I trust Coralor much more than any of you. And I say that because that is saying something. I trust all of you very much.
Huh, you trust me really a lot, so I guess that's a lot more than a lot. Okay.
Yanni's like, that means a lot, I guess.
Not what I'm drinking. Oh.
I guess so. Alright, so you head back into Trinex's tent and you all
Yeah.
see the scene that that Denono just left.
Divine sense.
There is like a foul stink on the air, basically. Very similar to the feelings you had in the temple the day before. Kind of similar to how, your divine sense felt the night that Store was attacked in Uziko. But nothing present, nothing active.
There was, remind me, because Thorax memory's a little fuzzy from the last couple. There was a point in which we felt like a celestial being. Was that around Trelawney
yes.
the first time? Do I feel that still?
Tranexa.
Also, how do I pronounce her name again?
Tranex.
Fine. Not the Harry Potter teacher. Okay.
No, yeah, not the same.
Next.
Visually, actually, they're kind of similar looking.
Do I
minus the
still
glasses. Yeah.
Minus those
She
big.
just has actual anime size eyes.
Do I sense any of the celestial forces around her? Okay.
Can I look around to like investigate to see is there any like evidence
Make an
left behind
investigation
by
check.
the all right.
Looking around,
16.
you don't find anything.
And I started worshiping. I don't know what to do. Like, no, how do I mourn for the dead in your village? Like, bow down?
I think it hasn't been a death in a while. Elves don't die a lot, and there's not many of us.
So is it?
I suppose we could just say a few words. I want to say thank you, Trinexa. I know you didn't die because of me, but to think that one of your last acts was bringing me back here, well, that is very special, and There is no way I will possibly forget this.
I forgot your name, but I appreciated whatever you've done for us. Um, we met like probably about 10 minutes or so. I don't really know you, but you were really nice and awesome. I mean, you helped us a lot, so thank you. And then maybe we will see you later when I die too. So next time then.
So,
I guess I'll go. Trenexa. Arguably, I knew you least out of everyone here. That's all right. That's all right. When Denono and I traveled briefly before we met everyone else, he talked about you a few times and about your wisdoms and powers. And I won't lie, I always looked forward to meeting you and talking brain to brain, one person who's close to God with another. And now that won't happen, but that's okay, because you're with yours now. And I take out my alcohol and I pour out a shot, just on the floor next to her. I put it back.
I'll go. Sort of kneels down beside Trenexa and thank you. You saved me. And looking at the wound, starts just sort of anger, grief, lots of anger. But no matter what they say, I do feel responsible, and I hope Cord will guide you to be with Melora in the next life. And these shadows will know fear.
Alright. Yanni just kind of like shifts a little bit. I mean, I did one time ask what happens when someone dies. And what they told me is there's like a whole week where everyone's really sad and they cry and then they get really drunk. And then, you know, it is a party, but it's a sad party, you know? So I think pouring out the alcohol was probably the most similar to what we usually do. Thank you, Trenexa. I don't know how to do this the way you were doing it.
Me neither.
I don't
Just follow
have
your
instincts.
instinct.
I don't
Follow
think
it.
that is something that I have.
You are new you. New day, new you.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Right. Trenexa, thank you for helping me be a new me. And I'm glad you are a better place now. Goodbye. She like looks back. It's like, is that okay?
I clap. Yes, you did it.
Coralor's kind of sitting in the corner, just like nodding quietly, like, all right, this is weird, but meaningful if I understood what you were talking about. All right. Anything else you guys want to do, or you wanted to head out?
I'm gonna ask.
Can we go
Corolla
shopping?
quick.
Kidding.
I'm gonna ask Corolla quick. The no, I guess. No. Can you ask Corolla, like how do you extract the Nightcrawler? Dead eyes plant. Night eyes.
Nightwing's plant?
I suppose, were you watching him last night?
I think you
Don't they
were
always?
observing. I remember you asking if you could help. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were observing.
Yeah.
So I remember.
You might be a little clumsy on your first try
Okay,
doing
never
it,
mind.
but you do have it. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Can you say thank you? How do you say thank you in your language?
Obrigado, gente.
Obrigado.
Oh, yeah, Bagabu.
Oh boy. High charisma wizard there. He kind of nods and like he says to you, Denono, I should probably go and tell everyone so we can begin the morning and say goodbye, all of us. Be safe and be strong. I think we will all need it. And he nods and he walks out.
Thank you. All right. Well, guess we should go find our horses.
Oh, horses.
Hmm.
Isn't it 30 minutes away from here? Do you remember, Denono?
The wagon's 30 minutes away. The horses are somewhere in town.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Door tied the horses to a tree when you guys entered town.
No,
When
we sent
entered.
them with like village kids.
Yeah, dude.
Vigorous. Do you remember where the horses?
Yes, I could find them. I could also probably just call them. And he just kind of like rears back and he lets out this really loud, super majestic whinny as only Vigorous could. And you hear it like echoing a little further away.
I can't picture it. I can't picture it. Do you think you could?
Kinda like-
not.
kind of like, nay.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Nate.
Hi.
After a little bit, your other horses come up.
Oh.
All right, you want to head out into the jungle?
All right.
Heading back to
Yep.
the road.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, you head off into the trees. I need anyone who wants to make a survival check to see if you can get back to the road without getting lost.
Oh, it's got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Hey.
Just one.
I want to help Denono
Okay.
with his survival check.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
You're
I'll
all
just
just
roll
splitting
myself.
up.
Wait.
You can
Is everyone-
only. you
Wait,
don't
is
have
everyone
to
doing it or
I
just-
will. I'll drop mine.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
never
yeah.
mind.
Oh,
mind
I
then.
didn't.
I
thought
was
you
more
said
thinking like
whoever-
whoever wants
Yeah,
to
I
like
thought
lead
everyone
the
roll.
Yeah, sorry.
Ah.
I would love to
Dono.
assist Denono with leading that
Dono.
role.
He died, so he got his
Dono!
Don't know.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
just
you're able
21.
to head back over to the road. I think it said it was like an hour or something from the road. 30 minutes, an hour.
30 minutes, I think, yeah.
But you're able to traverse back through the
If you don't get
jungle.
lost.
Yeah, you did. Get
Yeah,
lost
we got
that last
lost.
time. True. Yeah,
But only a
and you
little.
are able to
Only a
within
little.
an hour find your wagon, and you're able to quietly remove a couple of like non-venomous snakes that have like moved in and made their home there for the last couple nights.
Ooh. Can I grab those snakes?
I was waiting for you to say
Do you want to pounce on them and get them, or do you want to like convince them to let you pick them up?
I'm
Okay.
gonna pounce on them and
Right,
aggressively
this is an
aggressively
athletics
take
check
it.
versus the athletics or acrobatics of a snake. This is a grapple check to see if you can get the snake.
Oh, man.
Oh no. 8.
What is the dexterity of a snake?
Athletics is strength.
Well, they can
isn't it?
also use acrobatics to escape if it's a grapple
yeah.
check. Oh
Oh,
yeah, they slither right
exactly,
out of
that's
your
right, yeah.
hands. It was close, but they got away.
Never mind. Can I kill them?
If I can't have you, no one can. If you want to kill them, you may.
I'm gonna cut
Make an
them.
attack roll.
Actually,
Okay,
I'm gonna
make an
punch them.
attack
Punch them.
roll. Still.
On
Snake
that one,
punching.
so I'm gonna re-rolling. Ooh, okay. 30, 20.
Yeah, you totally. This snake has like 1 hit point, so it's dead.
Gotcha! Power! Ooh, side project! Oh my god, we can have a meal and then we can have a poison.
This is a non-venomous
Don't
snake.
don't mix those up.
Hey,
Hey.
Oh shit!
You said they were poisonous snakes when they were in our cart. You
No,
said
I specifically said
snakes in your
non-poisonous snake.
No, she said
Wait, you-
non-venomous.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh.
poisonous. Damn.
Well, I thought it was.
Are they non-poisonous or
They're not gonna
non-venomous?
do
Which one
any
is-
hurt to anybody. Yeah, sure.
Can I eat them?
Sorry.
Okay, I'll keep them. I'll coil it and then just like tie with the little rope and then like make it a
Yanni
twine.
kind of turns her head. She's like, "What is the plan with those?"
Just
I don't know. I thought.
I
it might be
understand the
useful.
desire for that. Like, really, I have a big. She's got this big old bag. I have all the things that I think could be useful.
Ooh.
I mean, I
What
have
do
a
you
lot
have?
of sticks.
What do you have? Do you want
I
some
have some rocks. I
Sticks?
have, you know,
rocks?
that's mostly. We don't have a lot of other things besides sticks and rocks at home, so I'm hoping to find other things, you know, that are
Ooh,
useful.
ooh. Okay. Do you want this stick? I
She
give her
takes
a
the spear.
spear.
I mean, yeah, I don't have anything like this, like, you know. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
take-
never
take it,
finished
take
making
it.
my bow after I finished my trial. It takes a long time, and I didn't have time, so I don't have.
It is. Yeah, you usually just steal from the dead people. It's
Is
really
that
easy.
something I should do?
We'll
Are th-
cross that bridge later. There's a lot of steps before we get there.
Depending, like,
Are there-
probably go.
Like you don't kill anyone.
Yeah,
You
you,
don't just you
I
kill
mean, you
bad
just-
people
Usually,
who
Yeah.
are hurting others,
spend
and then you kill
money
them.
for goods and services.
yeah.
I'm learning a lot
that.
about capitalism right now. Great.
Money
Yes.
is like implied trade. So how? No, just kidding.
I mean, dead people
For
can
sure.
use money.
Thorak wouldn't know this. Never mind. He's not going to give an economics lesson.
Dead people can't.
Thorax
use money from a
economics.
Necromancer. oh yeah.
Right.
Get on the road then.
We-
All right.
Where are we going?
On Valdir.
Okay,
Come
still going.
Yeah.
because we just got a lot of new stuff, so I didn't know if we wanted to change.
Oh, we're going there first.
Well,
Let's go.
Wait. But we also did get some things up in Convaldir. And it was where we're going anyway.
Yeah.
I need to relook at my notes.
what is Confaldir? I don't know anything about it.
Convaldir. Thorak? You're from
Yeah, I can
Convaldir,
explain.
aren't you?
It's basically like, you know how your city or your tribe is just a bunch of elves
Yeah.
who live in a forest together, who chill and like whatever. That's not mine, but Confaldir is like the biggest dwarf version of that. And
Yeah.
so there's just a bunch of us, maybe some other people speckled around, and it's way bigger, and it's fun. It's fun.
His god
And
Moradin
it's also
lived
in
there
a
too.
forest.
Yeah.
Well, it's more on a
Yeah.
map, isn't it?
Roll a history check.
No,
Let's see what you know
you
about.
said you said it's the dwarf version of ours.
Well,
So
Dwarf Mountain, Elf Forest, you know.
Yeah, roll history check.
I'll roll the history check. Uh-oh. I rolled a 5, so that's a 3.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be in the trees. Dwarves,
I mean, I like mountains, but I mean, like, I guess other
they
dwarves
have,
might
they have
not.
a lot of axes. Maybe they cut
Oh.
down trees.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm thinking, you might be right about the forest. I haven't been there in a while. It's been a long time. We should
I'm
probably
assuming
go. I
you're
don't know. I
like
don't-
traveling as you're
Yeah.
having these
think we-
conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
in,
So-
in the cart.
We kind of get the short rest.
If you're wanting to take a short rest in the back of the cart, you can.
On that.
But
Okay,
actively
I will take
traveling.
one short rest.
okay. Are there any other conversations that you guys want to have while you are walking to your next location?
I'm gonna talk to that high elf.
Also, what's the
Sorry.
time frame for
So-
traveling?
Yeah.
there?
If we look at our map here, our wonderful, beautiful map that we have here.
I'm looking.
Ooh. All right, let me show
Okay,
this
look.
on stream as well so they can see this. Aha! Here's the map. So Zico is right here. This is where you started. You went up to Uyfthemar. Took you a few days. Yeah. You're gonna pass by a little town called Ridge, and it's way up here.
La Ridge.
Convaldir is way up here. So.
Yep.
It's like a
Yeah.
week and
It's
a
a
half to
ways.
2 weeks.
It is a
somewhere around
ways.
there.
Ooh, that's a long way.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna talk to the girl. Well, what do you want? Like, what's your dream? Tell me your dreams and then your like your career like advancement for the future.
I don't know what this means at all. I've never heard the word career.
I mean, I don't know either. It just popped in my mind. I'm just asking, like, what do you want to do in the future
I thought
when
that
you
I
grow
was
up?
going to be, you know, like a basket weaver or a hunter for like the next several centuries, and then I would die. And so I don't know what I'm going to do now that I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, you can die
I
early
guess I
too.
could do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious.
Interesting thing to say to the person that died yesterday.
I've done it once. Maybe I'll get really good at it.
Yeah, you might be expert in dying, and you can help other people die too.
She's gonna be the
Obi-Wan.
next main character of Flatliners.
She's going to be an
Nobody
assassin.
gets that reference.
Yeah.
I got the reference.
Never
I
seen
got the
that.
reference.
Thanks.
Never seen it.
Yeah, speaking of not dying, it is always good when traveling in these kinds of areas to have a way of protecting yourself. So I will hand her Coralor's
Okay.
longbow.
Thank you.
As I have another one at this point. Just hold on to this while we
Okay.
try something.
I will also need some arrows. Or else I'm just going to hit them with it.
Yeah, you could do a real.
Oh yeah, I have
think maybe
200 of them, so
10 is okay.
You sure?
I don't have a
10 is
whole
enough.
bunch of room in my bag.
Okay.
yeah, I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out 10 arrows.
And then whenever battle happens, you run, not charge forwards, and you
Okay.
get killed easily.
I died yesterday. I don't want to die today. Is that likely to happen? I have never really been outside of the
Probably.
village, so I don't know if it's like there's monsters all the time.
No.
You should think of it. Everything is trying to kill you.
She starts
you're
looking
just
around
always
like
paranoid and anxious about
okay.
surrounding.
Okay.
Well, we got a while of travel left. I want to work on my leather. How's
she
her
does
armor
not.
looking?
She
Does
has,
have any armor?
you know, like it's like
Cool.
she no longer looks the same as she did. So it's like the best way to describe it is a white chick being Pocahontas for Halloween. like
Oh my god.
that's about as the best way to describe it.
That's
'Cause she has
horrible.
these like handmade, you know, druidic style nativistic clothes on a super pale blonde blue-eyed half like high elf person. No armor.
Oh.
I'm gonna work on at least just like a basic set of leather armor.
I'm gonna try to teach her how to use a cantrip. Because she
So
like just
so
whatever
trying to
her
do
innate thing.
both of these
Like I will
while
help.
traveling is going to be very difficult.
I'm really sitting in that cart, just like by
Just shoot it in the
myself.
bag, like shoot in the fire in the bag. Pew pew pew.
I'm gonna find a random.
It's fine if it is. It's fine if it doesn't work. I would just.
That's hilarious. You're gonna set her up to be a wizard.
Random
Or
she
a
got
trickster
one
rogue.
cantrip for being high elf.
High
So
elf
I'm-
made a cantrip, so
One
Oh,
cantrip.
snap.
She
So
has the
try to-
mending cantrip.
So you're
Like-
That is what
teaching
she
her?
can do.
From the wizard spell
I
list.
literally chose a random cantrip
Oh,
on the
okay.
druid spell list, and she got mending. So that's what she's got.
Ooh, cool.
It's
That's a great spell.
Isn't
I
high
know,
elf
but
the
because
wizard
of
name's
the
on both.
background, druid
Yeah,
makes more
wizard cantrip.
sense.
Okay, yeah,
So-
mending's on both too. Yeah.
All right, I broke this. I'm gonna break the arrows and put it back in.
mending
I
it.
mean,
Keep doing it again.
I've been able to do this for a while. Thank you for trying to help me, but I know how to do this. What I really want to know is how to read. I've heard about books and things, and I've never seen a book or been able to read things.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, this is like.
All right. Take your. Here's a pen. Here's a empty paper, and I'll just
You're
start
walking
teaching
as you're
her how to
doing
read
this.
arcane,
'Cause here's the thing,
arcane
you
book.
cannot- So you're gonna have to be walking while you do this, which is going to slow you down and make the reading harder to do, because, well, you can't
I
do
thought we were on the
reading in the
cart.
cart as well as doing armor in the cart. So you got to pick one.
Ooh.
I've taken the
You can
cart.
also do this at
You
night
can
when
try to
you
get me
can't.
off the cart.
Okay. I'll teach you at night. I'll teach you at night.
Yeah. Cool.
Like we can
Okay.
have a alone time together.
I only have to meditate for 4 hours, so we could spend a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, I'll teach you for 10 minutes and you practice 4
Okay,
hours and
okay.
I'll let you know after
Do you
I
have
wake
a
up.
book that I could read while you're asleep?
Yeah. I only have spell book. You're too low level
Okay.
to read that.
Okay.
I'll teach you more when I. Wait,
No, do you have something
do I
to
have
say?
any?
Can I read?
I think we've talked about the
We've done that.
possibility that you can't. Like
Probably
you're
not,
intelligent enough to,
right?
but you've never needed to, so you don't.
Yeah, cause like,
Wait, you have 2?
yeah.
You want to read
thing
too?
on the arch.
Maybe- Yeah, maybe we can work together. For
Ooh,
it,
yeah,
so we
yeah.
can both be learned.
Yeah, you guys can. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm gonna have a teaching school, and I'll teach you guys how to raise that, and it will be amazing. We have lots of skeletons in the room.
Elias's
Wait, what?
wonderful Eldritch Academy of bones and books. Okay.
Real quick. Leather armor weighs 10 pounds. How much leather do you want me to
I
take
would
out of
say
my
15.
stash?
Because you're gonna be cutting pieces off and stuff.
Yeah. I figured it'd
Since
be a little-
since I'm not teaching, can I keep an eye outside for useful herbs, poisonous mushrooms?
Okay, make a perception check. Yeah.
those
make
like
perception
anything
check as you
poisonous.
walk.
Can I mean, if Elias is caring about this, can I help him? If he tells me what to look
Okay,
for,
would you
I
like
can be
to
looking
give him
for it as
advantage or
well.
roll separately?
I don't know what else to do. I think it would make more sense to roll separately, because it's what we can see.
Yeah,
But-
you have better
Yeah.
perception too. I see shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna use luck. It.
Ooh,
I go
baby.
big old 9.
Oh, I got 20 more than that.
29? God damn it. That's a lot.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
I rolled a natural
Wow.
20.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Okay, so, excuse me. As you're walking, you're keeping an eye out for poisonous plants and stuff. Elias, you get distracted at one point because you see out of the corner of your eye, you see Brexy kind of flit by, and you hear this sort of like, oh, some sort of noise, and you turn your head to look, but you don't see them there. Denono, at that moment, you look up and you see off to the right of the path a house in the trees. It is a well-built house of a style you're not familiar with. Not a ramshackle tree vine tent sort of house. It's a very well built house.
I mean, hey everyone, there's this house. I am curious about who would be living here in a house like that.
Ooh, let's go check it
How
out.
far away
It's
is
only
the
like
house?
50 feet, like off the side of the road. Okay.
Divine sense.
And that's for fiends, undead,
Hell yeah.
hallow spell.
Detect good and evil. Hallowed spell, celestial fiend, undead.
Yeah, you don't sense. Well,
Something
you
dead in there.
you sense something that's like half fiendish, but it's heavily diluted.
Ooh. I'm gonna send Corgi.
Okay.
Corgi, go check it out. And I flew over and I looked through it.
I would also like to
right, make a
sneak
stealth
forward and check it out.
For Corgi too?
No, just
If you
just
want
me.
him to
Oh,
make a
just you.
stealth
Okay,
check.
I'm
As I
looking
said,
at
I was
mine.
sneaking
Stealth check
over.
for Corgi.
Ooh,
Okay.
21
Nice.
with disadvantage. Getting used to this armor.
Stealth is +2, right? Dex, right?
Wow,
19 plus 2
couple
is,
of
like,
sneaky
21 too.
boys. All right, so you creep up to this house. Corgi like flitters up to a window and looks in, and inside the house, it reminds you a bit of the homes in Ebon Hill, actually, where it's very clean structure, very, well kept. The decor on the inside is nice, but not overly lavish or anything. You see on the inside, you see a woman in her like 50s maybe going around like kind of tidying up. She looks
Human?
half elf to you. In a sort of like gray
Ooh.
tunic with a black belt on it, and she's got like she has like a feather duster on one hip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Equipped with a feather duster. Hell yeah.
I
Is this
tell
far
you-
away from
Ridge?
Ridge? Like, are we
yeah,
right
it's
in
about
between?
in between. You guys have been traveling for a couple hours at this point.
This house structure is like where I was from. I kind of want to go check it.
You think you know him?
I don't know.
You
Do
don't
I know
recognize
that
her.
woman?
It's your mom. It's your mother.
I don't think I know them.
No, it's not.
It's my mom.
You never
How
call
can you
me
come and
anymore.
Let's go check it out. I think it's pretty safe.
Okay.
I'm not run up to there and knock the door.
All right, you knock
Hello?
on the door.
I am no longer hiding.
So you hear footsteps after a little while, and the door just kind of like it opens. I can't make door noises. I'm sorry. And you see this a little bit older half-elf woman. She's got her hair up in a bun. There's like little streaks of gray through the brown. She gives you a warm smile, like, "Hello."
Hey, we're just traveling past, and then we saw your house, and then your house looked like where I was from, which is like Evan Hill, and I thought it's cool, and I thought I should come and say hi.
Yes,
and then what's up?
We've been waiting for you. Yes,
Your mother?
yes,
You?
the mistress Marguerite. She wanted to talk to you, if that's okay.
Do I know Marguerite?
Roll a history check.
Is this woman
Roll an
sketchy?
insight check.
Okay, if I recall,
with them.
is
The
it
house
about
made of candy?
is it about Faith Fiends or Undead? Recall information about.
I'll give you advantage on it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 12,
She seems
by the way.
okay.
for
It's hard to
insight.
read. You don't know who
Okay,
she is, so
Okay, I got
Yeah, you-
history 12.
name Marguerite isn't sticking out to you at all.
Huh, sound like a drink. Yeah, sure. I'll come
Do you
in
want
here.
to get the rest of your friends too?
No, they can wait here in case something happen outside. I don't know.
I
Oh,
imagine that
you guys want to follow me?
I imagine that
No?
the
Go
mistress would
with
like
you.
to talk to them as well. That
Cool.
was sort of the point. Though mostly my
Okay,
name,
what's your name?
is Dorothy. Uh-huh.
Dorothy.
Now I trust her even less.
We're not in Kansas anymore,
When
guys.
were you ever in Kansas?
We're in the ridge.
Quick.
Yarridge.
It's Yarridge. There's an I,
Mhm.
not an L,
Oh,
because it's a capital letter beginning it.
Oh, I hate L and I.
Let's get out of that
Yarridge.
habit real quick.
Yep. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Ridge.
Eerie.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Sure. Sure. And I keep kind of like guard up, like kind of like trying to like keen aware of
Okay.
like observe around them, so
All
that I
right,
don't
make
get
perception
ambushed or
check then.
anything
And
weird happen.
are all the rest of you coming too? Okay.
Yeah.
I want, but I don't expect everyone to go.
All right.
Nat 20.
Great.
21
Um,
total.
21 total. Well, in that case, not gonna die today. You don't know.
Oh yes.
You don't know. Cool. So you walk into this house, this wonderful home. It is very comfortably furnished, very warm tone colors, very nice. Dorothy leads you in around a corner and you enter this sort of living room, sitting room space. And sitting on a little couch next to a fireplace is this sort of younger looking woman. She's not really any race that you're familiar with. She looks most closely like an elf, I suppose. But her skin is a sort of purpley periwinkle color. Her hair is like a silvery blue tone. She has this sort of shimmery green dress on. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just from where I grew up, would I know? Does she look like she's from the Underdark?
I'm gonna say no. She's not anything that you're familiar with at all. Yeah, and the feel of her is
Okay.
not like
Cool.
creepy Underdark feeling.
Yeah.
No.
Or like a drow feeling
Yeah.
either. It's just
It's a lot more pastel than drow are. Yeah.
okay.
Can I burn
Yeah.
another divine sense?
It's that same sort of like heavily diluted fiend sort of feel.
Anything similar to what I felt in
No,
the temple
actually, very
yesterday?
There's almost like a
Okay, cool.
organic feeling to it, I would say.
Organic.
Yeah.
Organic feeds.
Free range.
Non-GMO feeds.
No.
Non-GMO.
I get my fiends at Whole Foods.
Would that be Hell Foods?
Oh my god.
Oh, quality human.
Oh, hello. Dorothy says she's waiting for you were waiting for us. I don't recall anything about you.
I also don't know you. Hello.
Yes,
Hi,
hello,
I'm
I
Elliot.
am- my name is Marguerite.
Door.
I was looking for Danono and his friends. You are his friends? I see Danono. Well,
Oh, not me.
yes, you, but also
Okay.
most specifically Danono, if that is okay.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Why Denono specifically?
Well, it has come to
Yeah,
my
why?
attention that there is something he is experiencing that maybe I could help with, something I wish to understand a bit further.
Oh,
You
okay.
you
Can I
know-
just roll an intelligence check to see if I
Okay,
get
go
anything?
ahead,
Insight
roll
check.
insight. Go ahead,
Insight
roll
check.
intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at her, Marguerite. I need to use the bathroom.
It's,
Where is the bathroom?
around the corner over there. Dorothy, can you help him?
Okay. All right. I'm running.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee in real life too.
What'd you get?
12.
With us, store, or are you outside still? I thought you were outside.
Oh, I came with you guys.
I think
Oh, is it
everyone's
only
in.
Denono that didn't come?
Everyone went.
Yeah.
No, we're all in.
Core 4 is
Oh, I
here.
thought I heard people saying they weren't coming. My bad.
Yep, everyone's there unless you told Yanni to stay with the horses.
And then Thorak says to her, we're gonna go cross streams. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I really have to go pee.
Oh, and he totally turned off his camera. So now I'm all messed up on stream. Give me a second, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
Be
yeah.
fixed when he
Keep
comes
faster.
back.
Wow.
Creepy ball.
How you know me? How do you know me?
So we have connections with many people in different places who observe a lot of different things. And we have heard a bit from a friend of your little halfling friend. They go by the name sometimes of Brexy. You have
I know
met
this
Brexy then. They're very fun.
Interesting character. Don't let him around BX.
Ah, that's not a problem for many people where we are from. There's not a lot of the Fae who have facial hair. Not so much.
Brexy?
Ah. Okay.
Hi, I'm back. You have a really nice bathroom. I love the Hansel.
Yes.
Lavender
Yes, it
smell?
is,
I think.
There we go. Now we're fixed.
Ooh. Thorek, do you like the lavender smell, Hansel? I was talking about that we got.
Wow, it's so great. It's like,
Yeah,
it's just so
amazing.
potent, but it's not overwhelming.
Dorothy was
Oh
just
my
kind of
gosh,
like,
it's
it was
amazing.
a bit strange to see them sharing the bathroom like that.
Well, with dudes, you can just stand and you both. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We'll
continue.
like go and clean
Yeah.
up. She scoots out. And you're left there with Marguerite.
I heard Brexy. You talked something about Brexy, and I was like, oh, I need to pee quick, and I ran up back here.
Yes, Brexy has told us a bit about
Yeah, she is. So are you?
Yeah, Brexy. The me race.
the Mies.
The Mies. Yeah, she. They told me like what race. I asked what kind of
Oh,
creature
that's
are
just
they? They said
Brexy being
me.
Brexy.
So I thought. Brexy.
Although I suppose
Ah.
Brexy is now
So
a
what
little
are
bit more
they?
than he was. He was a pixie of sorts, and now he is a bit more than that. So, you know, he
What
move up
happened
in
to
the
him?
world. He talks a lot about his little friends that he runs about in the primaterial plane with. I expect that would be you, and I
That's
wanted
cool.
to introduce myself and to maybe see if we can learn a bit from one another. I do have a lot of connections, a lot of people that I know, and I learn a lot from them myself. And I have noticed that people like yourselves often run into things that they are not prepared for, things they do not have answers for. And I expect I could
Oh. Yeah.
help with that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I will be up for it.
Are you
What?
talking about my
I
tablets?
am.
Ooh, tablets. Cool.
What do you know
Only that they
already?
exist. That there is some sort of progression with them. And that there
That they're related to the elements.
that there was some sort of disturbance a few weeks ago, excuse me. Time is a bit of a funny thing for me. I mean,
What are you? Ah, again. Are you playing with me
Of
like
course.
Braxy did to
that's
me?
what we do.
Ah, okay. You're probably one of those
Maybe a
weirdos.
little.
Okay, I like
To
it.
be fair, we're all one of those weirdos, Elias.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I would like to help if I can. I know a bit about things. I also would like to point you in the right direction if I could.
I think that would be good. What do you have questions first? You said you wanted to understand
So
better.
I have heard that they were to do with the elements. I do not know why. If I could examine them, maybe that would help.
Okay.
Inside check.
Inside check too.
I should probably do that. I don't know
Nope.
if we should all roll though, so
Nope. 7.
What'd you get, Aaron? Okay.
13, 1, 3.
If you want to.
should I
If
roll?
you think that Denono would want to know. Okay.
The 13.
I mean, she's a
Can
little,
I help?
You can't really help someone with an insight
sorry.
check. It doesn't really work that way. I mean,
No, not help. Like I was talking to Marguerite. Can I help too when you're examining? I want to learn from you too.
don't take this the wrong way, but what I do is not the same as what you do.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I hand
So
them
she sets
over.
the tablets out on the table, and she sits there and looks at them for a little bit.
I looks at her.
While she's looking, I pour myself a drink and then I offer one to her out of the one of the bottles that I'm holding.
She'll take it from your hand, then she like sets it down on the table, and just like keeps looking.
It is the holy rum, by the way.
So she notices like you specifically staring at her, Elias, and she'll occasionally just like look up. Well, I can see generally that these are connected to the elements of some sort. Can I see the one that is missing?
I mean, it is. It's on the missing is at the bottom of the ocean. I put it there.
Yes, but there were 5, yes?
Or do you mean the one that I do not know?
But there are only 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. And this one I really do not understand.
And to be honest, I do not understand it deeply myself. It has similar qualities of the other 3. I imagine if I took a while with it, I could probably understand it. The sort of things that I do, I need to meditate on them. I could ask around, but it's probably something that I would want to take a while to look at.
Oh, I have the missing one is also here. This is what was on the tablets before I put it on the.
So she scoots up and she puts her hands like on either side of your forearm. And you haven't noticed this before because no one's like touched your arm here, but it's a slightly different temperature than the rest of your skin. So like where her hands meet it, you suddenly can tell like the other skin feels slightly warmer than it. And you can't really tell touching it yourself. But her touching it, it's like the parts that are not the mark, her skin feels a little bit colder than against the tattoo itself. And she looks down. Okay, yes, this is more about the element of water. You did this in the ocean, yes? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, this has connections not only to the elemental plane, but to the astral sea. If you see these markings here, and she like runs her finger across like some swirls along the corners. This, I
I'm
believe,
taking notes.
has links to the astral sea. I'm not sure why. There could be many reasons for that. Granted, the astral plane has connections to all the others. You can travel anywhere in the multiverse through the astral plane. So I'm not sure exactly what this means. I have a few theories. But I don't want to give them to you, for free, Mm-hmm.
For free?
Uh,
Wow. You're so knowledgeable.
I
I
have
didn't
been around
expect that.
a few times.
Yeah, I bet.
what kind of... So you are looking for an
Yes,
exchange
you're a
of
very
some
capable
sort?
group. I have a friend, a cousin of mine. She is looking for someone, and we might need help extracting them when we locate them.
Where's...
Where,
Yeah.
what kind of extraction
I mean,
is
nothing
needed
awful.
to be
I
done?
imagine, my cousin is not the most go-getter sort of person, and these two people are not on the best of terms. All she wants is to see her and talk to her, but the other does not want this anymore. So it would be a sort of facilitated meeting, facilitated by you.
I suppose that that does not sound too bad a thing to do. What is ever?
Yeah,
I think
I'd
So
want to know
Cloud-
I'd want to know a timeline and a location. 'cause
Well,
we
it
Yeah,
will
are
and then
be
heading
soon, but
somewhere.
that is the problem. We haven't located this person yet, so we don't have either of those things. It would be within your lifetime.
well how
Why aren't they on the best of terms?
To explain that, I may just say my cousin is the mother of this other person, and they did not part on the best of terms.
Okay.
My
What's the
cousin's
name?
is Lillian.
Oh. Okay.
What's the person's name? Her daughter, her son.
Her daughter's name is Dulce.
Horsey?
Dulce.
Is Horsey.
Mhm.
Dulcie.
Dorsey. Cool. Sure, we will find that cousin. Wait, which one were you looking for? I'm kind of confused.
No,
We're looking for Dolce. The cousin is Lillian.
Oh, okay. But Dolce. Can you describe
I have not met
anything?
her.
Like, do you have
I have not met her.
magical?
I'm not
Then
saying you
how
will
would
find
we
her. I'm
find
saying
her?
we will find
Yeah.
her. And
Oh,
when we
no.
find her, we will ask for you to facilitate for my cousin to meet with her daughter.
Oh. Oh, like that. Cool.
Hopefully.
Just meet.
What are they, by the way? Are they
I mean-
humans?
As much as I am a human or as you are human. Most of the most interesting people in this world are not
I'm not a
humans.
human.
I'm so sorry, Stor.
Oh.
That
You are
That's
one of the
fair.
few exceptions,
Um,
okay?
Thank you.
So let me know if she's being they're being racist towards you.
so how will you I suppose collect on this debt
mean,
owed?
It's not very difficult for me to find people. I found you today, did I not?
More like we found
Well.
you.
So sassy.
Yeah, but I mean, Arius, I think I am thinking that you are right. We seem to have been the ones to have found her. I do not know what she's saying, but
Don't worry, I can locate people and places when I wish. I can see where I want to.
would you be able then, after we have helped with this meeting, to bring us back to wherever we were
I suppose so,
previous?
yes. I don't want to put you out too much.
I think that is part of your concern, Thorak, no?
I mean, if it's within our lifetimes, most of us have quite a lifetime to live, so I'm not really in any rush. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it'd be
fine.
nice wherever we are, like, you know, if we're on a different continent and you need us some, like, if you can get us back when we're done. But yeah, I mean, I got
Well
time.
then, yes, I don't think we have more objections then.
Is there any downside cons to it? Or is it just that?
I mean, generally just accepting a contract without knowing what we're doing or who we're working for.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
Can
Little strange. Random house in the woods. No fairy tales have ever been written about this.
The only fairy tales that I've read that are like this, usually the people get given magical items to become stronger by the stranger. You don't have to, that's just what I've read. So
Do you have
it's
any-
always a good idea to go into strange houses, because you
Yeah,
always
do you have-
get something.
Do you have anything for us, like, so that we can help find it faster?
I mean,
It'll be
I
cool.
do have a couple of things that I think might be useful for you, but that would also be once again in trade for
That would be
something
cool.
else.
What do you want? Oh, I just remember Brexy asked me dead man hair. Eyes?
No,
Yeah, the no.
The
Can I get your
Ah,
eye?
Bexy asked you for that. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Do you have
I
some?
mean, I have some
so
for
that I
me.
can give it to Brexy.
I don't have any for them.
Ooh.
Brexy must get their own.
I'll find other
I
dead
have mine.
people.
No, but what I have, I know that for you to continue your progression with these tablets, you need to do certain things in certain places. I have shields of elemental energies that you can use to protect yourselves from certain dangers in these locations. I have
Oh, so you don't
them
have it now.
with me.
pull out 5 gator teeth.
What do you want from us then?
What I would like. You want to give me gator
Cannot.
teeth for those?
Maybe you really
I
like
have,
gator teeth.
Been around my fair share of gators. I don't need their teeth.
Good then.
I wish to deal more in information, in favors, in more intricate magics than mere items.
What do you want?
What I would like is to spend a little time admiring and looking deeper into these tablets to understand them further. I will also deal in unspecified favors for other things in the future.
You asked quite a bit.
Fan of that.
Can I trade you one unspecified favor from me for one unspecified favor from you?
Only under the condition that your favor comes first.
Deal. I put out my hand.
She looks around at all of you. She smiles. She reaches forward and she grabs your hand, and you feel this like cool tingle across your skin.
And that was just me, by the way. That wasn't a group thing. Just so, like, that's a thorac favor. Because I wasn't speaking for anyone else.
Mhm.
Just that's still
Okay.
cool. Okay.
Sure.
That was my understanding.
Would Brexy will be mad at me if I do a
mean,
favor for
you
you
could ask
two?
them.
Or is it something?
We're not on opposing sides, Blexy and I.
How? Okay. How am I gonna ask? How do I
imagine
call
the-
Brexy?
To some degree, they're always watching.
Brexy?
Whose side are you on?
Not really on a side specifically. I guess if you could say that I am on a side, I am on the side of winter, the side of the cool colors. The unseelie fae.
I am
I'm
on
on Nord.
nobody's side.
You are Faye?
Yes.
Like the
No,
no.
not like the no. Not so much.
I mean, technically, elves have fae in their heritage, but we are not fae.
Oh. Okay. Well, Brexy.
Wait,
I
don't
keep
know
screaming
that.
Brexy around the house.
That was way too
So
young to
you
know
start
that.
yelling Brexy, and after a moment, you feel like this tug on your ear, and like a whisper, just like, "Hey, just quiet, okay?
Supposed to trust
No,
that person?
Never. Just, do what you want to do, but
Really? Wait, is she a good person or bad person?
I mean, what's good and bad to you is not the same as good and bad to us or her or anybody. So,
I mean, good and bad to me.
well, I
To
mean,
us.
she's nowhere as good to you as I am, but she's also nowhere near as well. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I was gonna make a deal because she has super
I mean,
cool
you could
stuff.
totally do that if you want. But
Sure.
I mean,
Okay, if
you'll
you
have to
say
pay the
so.
consequences. Her sorts of deals are a little bit bigger than
Shit, that's a
mine
lot.
are.
Really?
I mean,
How
isn't
big?
it? I mean, what? I would think that I've asked you
What?
for hair and an eyeball in exchange for some spells.
Yeah, I got the hair. He died. He died yesterday. I can
No,
get
it's
his
dead
hair.
guy's eye,
Does it count?
and it has to be from someone
Oh,
who's
shit.
actually dead. Your
Dead
friend's
guy
not dead
eye.
anymore, so was
He
not
was
is.
dead, so it doesn't count. Shit, I should have plugged it off.
Lance, I can only hear your half of this conversation, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think Denono's gonna let you have his eye, even if your little friend was okay with it.
Wait, what? We're not talking about the. Oh yeah, never mind.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
Are you willing? If I'm wrong, I don't mean to speak for you, Denono. If you're okay with the eye thing.
Yeah,
I
he's-
thought Elias ran off. Like,
Oh, I thought he
Went
was
back to the
here.
bathroom or something.
No, we're having that conversation.
We're
Oh.
whispering.
Like,
We're whispering.
Okay, I thought you were here talking to her in front of everyone.
No,
Okay.
no. I was
Okay, my
I was whispering. Okay, all right. I guess a favor
I mean, it
won't be
could
too
help.
bad. I guess.
I'm not gonna
You
tell
have to-
you to do.
What am I supposed to
I'm not your
do?
mom. I'm not your dad. I'm barely even your friend.
You kind
I'm
of
just-
you kind of look
I'm-
into me. Fine.
We have a partnership. We have a business relationship. If you want to go make another one, fine. You can do that. I'm just gonna say she's sort of a bigger deal. So
So bigger power then. Better than. Oh, I heard you got a promotion. Congratulations.
you actually see like the little
Yeah.
instead of just being a featureless blue humanoid shape, there's like a little bit of like it's the same tone and color as the rest of them, but there is like clothing now. Like a little like tunic with a belt in the middle, and there's like a set of like flowers off of the belt or something. It's like, yeah,
Ooh,
it's
wow, you.
it's just little steps,
That looks
baby
cool.
steps. I'm going along.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
I-
Let me know
I
what
just
you
need that
help
dead
with.
guy's eye.
I'm still
That's what I
looking
need
for
next.
dead people. Oh my god.
Great.
All right, I'll find dead guy's eye.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
sounds good. Thanks.
I'm not gonna come with you. I don't want you
Bye.
to see me.
Oh, sure.
Bye.
Yeah, you can stay there. Bye.
Elias, who are you FaceTiming in the bathroom?
Well, you know.
I mean, I smelled a little stink of former pixie, so I think I can guess.
Oh, Pixie. Yeah. Pixie. Yeah.
Don't know any pixies, no? Not a single one.
Yeah, I don't
So
know
if those things do
Pixies.
not, if those things do not interest you, I have
so-
other information for other questions you might have.
Question.
Can
Do you know
we-
where my
I could.
Do you know
look.
where
Wait.
my master is? You can look.
Look, it might also be wise to take a minute and discuss this away from here.
But she can hear us.
I mean, I can
right?
promise not to listen if you go outside the house.
Are you gonna vanish when
promise
we
I
leave the
won't.
house, or are you gonna be
I will
here?
wait you.
Okay, we can talk outside then.
I mean, she does want to look at my tablets, so she will probably wait for a little.
Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Don't leave.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We'll walk outside.
So,
Hi,
and I
Dorothy.
think that is a good place to take our break for tonight. That's where we're going to take our break. So, if you would like to be part of our giveaway for tonight, all you need to do is enter the word temple into the chat. One entry per person. Just enter in temple, and then you'll be entered in. You should get a whisper from Moobot. If you do not, try again. But it should be working now. And we'll see you in a little while. Bye.
Oh.
Our other announcement is that we have a guest of our own just for the beginning. Lizzie, do you want to say hi? So this is Lizzie. She is a friend of Nick and I. She was in the very first
this one.
campaign I ever ran. And she has some cool stuff to show us tonight. She has made some wonderful character art for our party. Okay. So I'm gonna just show these up on screen. Oh, so everybody on stream can see it. I can't share with the people in our Discord call, but look at that, you guys. Friggin', what'd you call it? A blood romancer?
Yeah,
Blood
that's
Hunter
what Aaron
Necromancer?
called it. Yeah,
Oh,
Aaron called it,
boy.
so yeah, I love the term.
So gorgeous. Guys, Lizzie
I
is
love-
amazing.
Yep.
This next one is thorax art. Oh, look at that boy. Oh, I just can't. They're just so pretty. Oh. I wish Aaron was here to be here to vibe on this too. But speaking of Studley, here's Denono's art. Look at that. Friggin' muscles. Also can
Dang.
confirm that's what Nick looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, I love
Nick.
you,
I
Nick.
am not the muscular one.
Oh my gosh, but I love the bow on Denono.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so well done.
What I have right now is
So
just the work in progress of his Studley freaking face. It's so realistic looking to me too. I said in our little player Discord, but or when I saw it, I was like, it's the most amazing thing I've seen you do so far. It's so great. So cool.
Now I'm gonna
The
romance
hair
store now.
is so good.
The hair.
I'm gonna romance
yeah.
store right now.
I mean, you
I showed
kind of
it
already
to my
have.
sister, and she's
Yeah.
like, he's a hottie. And then I just immediately want to run away. 'Cause it's like, this is my child in a way. And it's strange. Yeah. I don't know. I have a
I-
very strange relationship with my creations.
I love being comfy, don't you? The feeling of sinking into something soft and yet totally supportive, totally non-judgmental, warm as a hug.
Sounds like our Discord server. Yep. We have all sorts of lovely chats on our Discord server. We talk about our games, we talk about Critical Role, we talk about random things going on in our lives. We talk about puppies, kittens, clouds, mushrooms, Zen gardens. No, sorry. That's just me remembering how comfy and happy it is in there. You know what else is happy and comfy? Subscribing to our Twitch channel. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription every month? Yeah, you can give it to whichever creator you want. So if you want, you can subscribe to our channel for free. If you subscribe without Prime, it renews on its own, keeping you in on the fun and the coziness without you having to worry. The more subscribers we have, the more giveaways that we can do. We also have some stream improvement goals that get unlocked through more subscriptions and donations. Subscribers also get access to our homebrew folder and our subscribers only Discord chat. So subscribe and settle into your new comfy home.
All right, we're back. Let's get the... We'll stop the giveaway and we'll now draw an entrant. A winner for the giveaway, it's Aaron again. So that's 2 in a row that you've won. I'll send them to you together because I never sent the other one.
Yay!
So congratulations, Aaron. You now have a kobold and a zombie. And they will get to you. They will. They will come to your house. I promise.
You have a necromancer kobold now.
Yeah, for
It was
Meant to
it
be.
was meant to
Yes,
be.
it was meant
just
to
meant
be.
to be.
wow.
All right.
I'm so happy. This is like double anything else I've ever won.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Let's get back into this. So you have now gone outside of Marguerite's little house. What do you want to do?
Brexy told me that we can make a deal if we want, but she take bigger bag. Like, her deals are huge. Huge.
Personally, not a fan of making deals where we don't know what we're going to do. Generally, a bad idea. More
She
okay
didn't
with
just
the
say.
first one, but
Yeah, like I think for Denono to learn whatever he wants to learn, as long as he's okay with it, I'm okay with it. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's
Denono-
for him.
Are you fine with, like, she looking to your abs and body?
Wait, what did she mention abs? I don't think she
Yeah.
said abs
no
at all.
point did she
She
mention
said
it.
tablets.
Oh, her abs. I was keep thinking about that. Sorry. Your hand.
I also, I mean, I made this armor. I am not showing my abs very much anymore.
God, I'm always imagining abs over there. Just those, those like folding while you lay the armor on. It looks like abs, and I just sorry. Never mind. Distracted.
Eh.
Yeah. What do you think? You're the one gonna be being tested.
Yeah, no, I think I would, of course, I would be agreeing to this if it was only me that she was requiring help from. But, and I suppose in a way maybe she is, but I believe that she expects all of
Yeah.
you to
I mean-
request on my own.
I mean, she also gave us the time limit of our lifetime, and if we go by the shortest lifetime here, no offense, we have like 70 years before we might need to do this, 70,
Yeah.
80 or
I
something.
drink a lot, probably closer to 50.
Yeah.
With our livers, maybe.
Probably closer to like a week. Give it a take.
And we go through danger every day. You're right. Who's to say? Denono died yesterday.
Yesterday,
maybe
yeah.
We'll never have to fulfill this deal. But
Yeah.
it sounds like a good deal for him to get the stuff he needs.
Yeah. It sounds really good.
Will
YOLO.
we get the information right away, or do we
Alright.
have to?
We have to wait, I think.
No, I think she's
I
giving
think
it to
she
him.
will be studying the tablets, but then she will say what she has found.
Oh, she gonna
I will
contact.
make sure of that before we. Yeah.
Oh, so you have to
I
leave
think
leave the tablets with her?
Like
I don't think.
Well, my understanding was that we would wait a little while, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. You
We
should
don't have
ask your
any
friend though.
Curse
I forgot
time
her
limits.
name.
Huh?
Your friend,
We're gonna
like
make you flashcards.
Oh,
Yanni.
Yelani.
Yanni?
Yanni.
Yanni.
Shit.
These aren't hard names.
I keep forgetting
I
the
went through
name.
Yeltov, Jelania, and then like 4 other names.
As the person
before-
who takes like the best notes in the whole
I'm gonna-
group, you have the hardest time with names.
And it's written like just above where my page is too. It's pure laziness that I didn't look.
We should ask Yanni. Yeah, like she okay with waiting? Good.
I am here
Oh,
right
she could
now.
possibly
What-
join them.
You can
It'll
ask
be
me
fun
right
for her.
here.
Oh hey, we
I
were
know, I
just
heard all the
talking
whole
about
conversation
you.
we've been
Leaving
having.
anyone here.
Yeah, we
She's
are
next to him.
Oh,
More
Yeah.
like directly behind and way above. Like,
Yeah.
She's just like sitting on Beatrice's back, just like cross-legged, so she's kind of like out of view. I mean, I feel like if we have something that we want
Yeah,
and we have something we can give, it makes sense to make a trade. Right?
yeah, true. Yeah,
Oh, if
You
we
can
all
make it
agree
pretty.
on doing that for Denono, I think if any of us want anything else, we should trade on our own.
sure. Yeah,
We shouldn't sacrifice each other for anything else, really.
yeah.
And she also said she doesn't just trade in favors. That was just, Donono and then by happen chance my split decision. But she trades in information, stuff maybe. Like we got our smart short friend over there. He could probably tell her a gazillion things. That's a
Do you
number.
think she trades in magic
Sure.
So we have other stuff.
or something?
She kind of.
How do you
Yeah,
trade
yeah.
magic?
You should trade. You should trade. You should
Oh, my
probably
soul?
sell your soul
Would that
to
be
her.
easy?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
That might not be so bad. I mean, I'm just.
You
Yeah.
have bad ideas.
Why is that a bad idea? I don't really need it.
Yeah. Yeah. She already died once.
No, you won't.
That's different. You're a necromancer. You should know that that's
If
different.
you sold your soul, you'd be dead.
Nope,
coming
nope,
back.
that's different too. If you sell your soul, that means when you die, she determines what happens
Wait,
for the rest
so-
of eternity.
But you have magic.
So,
Do you have yours?
Yeah.
Who gave you your magic?
yeah.
My god, who
Okay,
I
so this-
sold my
why
soul
is this
to
different?
at birth. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's like, how can Thorak with his stupidity explain this? That
Is your
if I
god nicer
Story, got
than
anything?
this lady?
Yeah. So
my god is
yeah,
a god, this
Okay.
lady's a lady.
Oh, by the way, just so everyone's clear, because I don't think I said it before, I got mad fiend energy from all over there. So any
Oh.
deal you make is effectively with a devil. Count that, don't trust it. Know that going ahead.
Oh.
Did she
Sorry,
ever take a
Thorak.
sip of my
She did not.
my alcohol? By the way. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We got 2 strikes here.
Well, I mean, if you ask for it, I don't even know if she accepts soul as a payment either. You can.
Let's
talk
get
to
off
her.
the soul thing. Let's just get off
Yeah.
this whole thing.
Let's work on not selling our soul within the first week of leaving our home.
I don't know if you want to be more powerful. It's something you should think about.
She like kind of sits back and she like gets very thoughtful.
Well, let's go inside. I guess we agree with the no problem.
and
Also, think
and
about who you're
everyone-
selling it to. If they don't have a 5-star on Yelp, walking back in.
Google her. Google the
Yeah.
person.
Like Melora, Paylor, they're like 4.9s. Random hag from 5th Street, that's like a 2.1.
But you get good shits from them.
So you go back in the house? All right.
Yeah.
So you walk in and Marguerite's got like the glass with the holy rum in it, and she's like smelling it. And she looks at you, Thorax. She's like, "This is not very nice." But you know the
What do you mean?
the smell of this stuff in it. But and she tips it
You
back
know-
and she drinks it.
Should I roll any D6s or D8s?
Go ahead.
Holy water deals 2d something to anything that's 2d6 radiant damage to anything that's
Okay.
fiend,
Uh-huh.
undead, yada yada.
Killing her before we get information.
She
had one
takes-
hit point.
Alright.
7 damage.
So
a
she
6 and a
drinks
1.
it. You see there's like her throat glows as there's like this radiant damage being done to the inside of her esophagus, but she makes no change of expression. And she sets the glass back down.
That's 3.
Oh. You okay
Did you like
there?
it at least?
I've had better.
It was my first try. I'll have better for someday.
So yeah, we talk, and then we okay with Denono is okay with learning about himself with the tablet.
So, and she turns more to you, Denona. So what do you wish from me? Oh. I think we lost Nick. Oh no.
He's really scared.
Alright, is there anyone else that wishes to make a deal with me while Denona is pissing himself?
Also, this is Yanni. She was
Yes.
thinking about.
Did she come in? Okay.
Yeah, she was thinking about doing something like I don't know. She want to go on a venture and stuff. I don't know what you can help her with, but she will deal with you later.
Okay.
Yes,
DM
let's
have a
the
conversation
DM
with herself.
conversation with
With herself.
Are you back?
Hi, Nick.
Alright, what do you want from Marguerite? What can she do for you?
Well, first, I could hear sort of, but everything was distorted. Just so you know. So yeah, I guess you said that you want to look at these tablets. Are you saying that we would wait here while you study them, and then you can tell me things that would help me unlock, I guess, the
Yes,
secrets
so I
about them,
would
or
wish to study them
whatever
overnight,
it is that I'm supposed to do with them.
and you would be able to leave in the morning. And I could tell you the things I discover, and in addition, I could maybe tell you a location that you could perform another ritual. Well, we lost him again.
So about the soul thing, do you take soul as a payment?
What's soul
The soul
thing?
thing.
This, I said nothing about souls up until now.
Oh,
But
never
I mean,
mind.
if
was just
someone
curious.
wishes to give
was
me
just
their
talk-
soul, I will not reject it.
Oh, really?
I mean,
What
I
do you
hold
do
on
with
to them.
them?
They are a
after?
source of power for me and for anyone who holds one. You are a necromancer, you should know this.
Oh, cool. How do you know
Why
that?
would you think I don't know that?
Can I keep souls too? Can you teach me how to
We
keep
could
the
make
soul
that
and
sort
make
of a deal
myself
too, if you
powerful?
wish.
It's a soul
This
selling
is-
deal, right
It's a
there.
multi-level marketing scheme. You give me
I'll-
your soul, and then you get 3 other people to give me their souls.
Yeah, straight up. But if you get 100 souls, you can trade back for yours if they're good quality souls.
Ooh,
So-
that would be cool.
I know, Nick is so
Look at
fast.
the frozen.
Thorak will speak if... Oh, unless you had more, Nay. Nay, did you have more you wanted to say?
I was just gonna ask, like, no, you go first.
Okay. You said you deal in trades with information. Is there anything you specifically need information on? Or want to know?
I have a few things. What do
Okay.
you want to know?
a few
Okay.
things.
You ask first. This how this works.
Uh,
A question for a question.
to scroll back up to page 2 of
Okay.
12 on my notes. Okay.
Dude.
Oh, okay. Nick's finally coming back. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I trust him enough. I want to know if you've heard anything called the Fangs of D something, and if you have, what is it?
So I have not heard of anything with a name of that sort. I've heard of specific creatures in the shadows that could fit the description. Perhaps things of darkness, things of death. There's nothing that I know of that
Sounds,
is,
that sounds
a
about right.
proper fangs of Draganoslav or something like that. That's not a name.
Is that a real
I
one?
know
Should I
of,
look?
no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Oh, let me think on it. Let me see what I have. While you continue with our friend who
Okay.
just passed out for a sec.
Yeah, he just whenever some this hard topic come up, he just froze.
Turns to stone. He gets
Yeah,
nervous.
he froze like that. So
He's still freezing.
he's still freezing. Okay, he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
Just go
for how
fast. Just go
long?
fast.
Go
Yeah,
fast, go
quick,
fast.
quick, quick.
Except
Go fast. Make a trade. Make a deal. Make a deal.
He
So
accepted. We're
okay.
good.
we're doing it.
$3.
So she, if you give her the tablet, she will hold on to them.
There's
If you
tablets.
also wish, I can give you the elemental shields in exchange for the administration of the meetup with my cousin and her daughter.
Thought.
We'll
Wait.
take more stuff for a deal.
I thought that. I mean,
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Do we have to like blood seal
A
it,
handshake
or
is
do
fine.
we just like do something?
They feel a little weird though, so
Oh,
I
well,
don't
you'll
want to
have
do it
to
again.
do another handshake if you want answers to your
I will.
questions. So she reaches her hand out to you, Genono. Shakes your hand. You feel a cool tingle through your whole body. She claps her hands, calls Dorothy in, and says, "Go fetch the elemental shields." Dorothy comes back with a set of 4. They're like small, like wrist shields, almost like very, very small. Like they attach on like a bracer. Very small shield with there's runes all around them. They give resistance to a single type of elemental damage that you can determine at the beginning of each day. They are attune items.
Are they?
I don't
In
think so.
D&D Beyond?
There might be something similar, but nothing specific. So
Ooh, okay.
uh,
Make it late.
question for like gear. It's more of a bracer or like a shield. So if someone already uses a shield, can they keep their shield and
Yeah.
put bracers on, or
it's more
is
like
it
a
like, now I gotta give
bracer.
up my
Like
Or
the
if someone
the
wants
part
to
of like
swing
the shield thing
two-handed.
that comes out is like a magical energy almost. So it's like kind of flares out. Yeah. You can still use a shield with
Okay.
it. You can still two-hand stuff with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
It does it. It doesn't add anything
It's
to
just
AC
resistance
though.
to a
Just
certain
the
elemental
impact.
type of damage.
Imagine if Lydia let us have that though. Yeah, it's 2 AC for everyone, and each person
And
gets
that
2
flavor
elemental
will be
damage.
a bit larger, it's just gonna say.
Huge.
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 And you guys suddenly hear a dragon
Specifically
coming.
a creepy one crawling out of meat floors.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Cool. Sure. I'll think about the deal I want to make you since we are we staying one
Yes.
night here?
You will have to. For me to examine the
Sure.
tablets.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Do you have like any like books and library
I mean,
I
I
can
do
read
have some,
spend time?
but they are my
It's gonna be a
books.
long day. Yeah. Oh, do you have like a little bit like elementary common language teaching book? By the way, like
Why?
you want to spare? Because I'm teaching these two
Oh yes.
some how to read.
I do not have any of those myself, as it has been many, many centuries since I needed to learn how to read. And I have not spent the time to teach anyone to read
Okay.
myself.
Yeah, my first time too, so I'm just wondering. It's fine. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you allow me to read books in your library, I will love to. But
I will have Dorothy keep an eye on you. Because there are certain books that
I'm not gonna take anything.
would be best to leave alone.
Okay, I'll just read books.
But
while
and she
waiting
begins
for
to
it.
address Yanni. You are, I can't help but notice you are very ordinary compared to these strapping young men. And you have the look about you of someone who wishes to be more. I can offer more if you wish. If you want.
Thor looks how I feel about this.
Magic similar, though a little different to specifically the dwarf. A little different but similar.
Want.
I would not ask for your soul unless you wish to give it. I would merely ask for some continuing favors as we continue our relationship. Yanni's still very thoughtful looking, kind of like looks over at Denono.
Is she at? Like,
Just kind of giving you
looking-
this look of like, I don't know
Looking-
what I'm doing. When there's no feedback, she looks over at Elias.
Yanni, you
don't
do
have
what your
instincts. I
instinct
told
tells
you I don't have
Don't
instincts.
ever think. That's the thing. Instinct is what you think the first thing. Just like, oh, power. Do you want it? Yes. Then agree to it.
Nope, now I'm gonna step in. Let's go talk about your deal outside real quick, like we did our deal.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take her, and I'm gonna start guiding her unless she
Okay.
stops me outside. Yanni, y'all.
Okay.
I will go with.
I'm gonna talk
Alright,
to
we're
the
gonna stay
Marguerite
with
while doing that.
Thorak, Denono, and Yanni right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure Elias doesn't agree to anything stupid.
Elliot, yeah, so for my soul, you're saying.
I can get 2 McRibs.
We come back in, he's signing.
Yeah, and if I order now, I can get a second.
Order
Snuggie
now.
free.
Free shipping.
Buy one, get one free?
But if I decide to order later, I don't get the
As you
second.
go outside.
Okay, so we're going outside. It's basically what I want. If she had said anyone besides me, I would have said it might be a good deal for you to take this. Power with strings attached sometimes has you question a lot of things that you're willing to do. And if you're not willing to do anything for that power, then you will live your life in regret and pain. And so if before you say yes to that deal, you need to think if you actually want to do it. Because I've said yes to the deal, and now I have to.
I also was just thinking for you, Yanni. There are some. The way that Thoraki uses his magic is very different from how I use magic or how Elias does. And I just. You are very smart. And maybe you could learn magic yourself without needing to have some being just give it to you. I think you are more capable. You have not had a lot of opportunities to learn these kinds of things in the village, but there are places. They're called libraries. I went inside
There's
one
schools
once.
too. There's a lot of places.
Schools?
Yeah, so a library is where you like learn yourself. School is where other people teach you. So it's like easier. Hilariously in tandem. Like Elias had a teacher who basically taught him most of the magic before he met us. So, it's a good. If you want to learn it, you can also learn more different
Where's
stuff.
the schools?
Yeah,
We would probably have to ask Elias. There might be one in Valdir,
Okay.
maybe. And that's where we're headed. So we can
Okay.
check. I have no idea where a school is.
It's true. Neither of you would have any
But
idea.
yes, I'm just
The
thinking.
best people to have
Yeah,
this
we're both-
conversation.
Yeah. Yes, I am just thinking that there are opportunities for learning many things, and you have always been someone who is good at that. So
Hmm.
I don't think you need to bind yourself to someone just for some magic that you could learn in a way like Elias has done.
That's very nice to say. Thorak, do you regret choosing to say yes to your deal?
Bit of a unique situation. My family has been saying yes to the same deals since basically the wars ended. And so I was born into this deal. There was no yes or no. This is just my life. And so this is the life I'll live to the best of my ability, no matter what the deal is. You have a choice, so you need to think about it more. I had no choice.
Insight check.
And you roll whatever
Oh, God.
charisma check you want to roll, Thorak.
My
I'm
dice
staring the pot.
Okay.
21.
22. Wait, hold on. Let me do my math. Hold on. Persuasion is +4. So 21.
Oh.
Ooh, it meets.
So I met the DC.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
But I mean, I guess really what I wanted to know though was,
Oh, okay.
do you regret it? Like not like regret
No,
the decision,
yeah.
but do you wish that you could have made a different decision? Like you're talking about, like, you didn't
I'd
have a
say-
choice, so you can't regret a choice you didn't make, but
It's genuinely an outcome unclear. I don't think Thorak knows himself.
gotcha. Cool.
So, Yanni kind of looking thoughtful, nods. Okay. It's probably not a super good idea for me to, make a really long-lasting deal with someone I only met a half hour ago. Probably. Right?
Which has already been.
That is a very
Ah,
intelligent choice.
Thank you. I have not had to make choices like this before,
learned
so
that word
this is
from
new
Elliot.
to me. Now you make me really scared to make the wrong choice because, people die and then there's souls involved, and now I'm really nervous. Okay. But I want to do other things. I'm not very patient, I think. So, okay.
We're already doing stuff. You're learning from the shorter one. You're learning how to read and
Yes.
stuff, right?
Yeah, he taught me the letter
That's
A.
already
He
something.
went on for 20 minutes about the letter A.
That's a good letter. You can do that.
History of letter A.
I believe.
The history of letter A.
But I mean, it was really good. It was just, it was really slow. So cool. Okay, we can go back inside.
What do you think Thor and Ellie
What
should
have you
do?
guys been doing? Talking to Marguerite.
For the deals, I heard Frexy told me that you take big exchange and stuff. So I'm thinking, what would you take for exchange of power?
2 level ups. What do you give me?
3 levels? 5 levels?
It
Maybe?
depends on what you want exactly.
Listen, I got a
You
checkbook
already have
here.
some sort of powers I am aware of.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like what you can offer. Actually, I'm looking forward to is more like a connection, Like I'm trying to look like to know people and then learn about stuff and then I don't know. Like there's so many things I don't know about necromancy. So I was
You want
I don't want to risk my soul. I'm just trying to see like is there more learning about spells and like more about necromancy
I mean, if
and
you
then,
wish, I could direct you to some more necromantic type magics. Could point you in certain directions.
Ooh, that would be cool. Then what do I have to pay?
For this sort of thing,
But I love myself too much
Oh,
that
that's-
I can't give
that's
up my
okay.
soul.
But you'll tell someone else to.
Yeah, it's not mine.
well,
Chaotic good.
chaotic.
Meh, meh.
That's
Yes,
relatable.
I mean, I could teach you a little bit about some of these things. It's not my exact expertise, but I could teach you something. In return, I would like to know a little bit about your former teacher.
Yes, what you want to know? He betrayed me ish. I don't know why he left me. I gave him everything I have. I sold my everything I own, and then he left me in the room alone. I don't know. I kind of
I'm
miss
sure you
him
do.
too. I hope he's
Well,
doing well.
we could find that out
What?
if
Wait,
you
what?
wish.
Sorry, I got distracted.
It is easier for me to search and scry upon people if I have something of theirs.
Is there some kind of 2-in-1 deals? Like if I'll tell you about my master and you tell me where it is, and then you teach me necromancy a bit?
That seems like a lot going to you and not so much going to me.
Yeah,
But
that's the
not
point. Yeah. Well, then how about I give you I have nothing. Shit. How about I teach you about the
Letter A.
Do not cite the deep magic of the letter A to me.
How
I was there when it was written.
how about I trade information about summoning the Baphomet?
Ooh.
You don't.
Wait, what? You don't?
No.
Why?
No? Okay.
No.
Why, Todd?
no,
You
the
think I
deal is
would
off.
bring? You
I
think
think
I
it-
would bring the Prince of Beasts into this world? Do you honestly think that of me?
I don't know.
No, but that's why I said no.
I will teach you half of it so that you don't know the other half to summon it. And you go find it. If you want more, you make more deal with me to learn more.
How about
Better
this?
deal.
I teach you a spell, and you tell me about
Sure.
your teacher. I spy on the
Location?
teacher, and depending on
Yep.
what I see, I will tell you a bit based on what you tell me about the beast.
Yeah. True. Also, based on what you tell me about my teacher, I will
This-
negotiate my deal again. Like
These
like you did with the specific
That's
cool
not.
thing.
I'm not going to handshake you a million times. It's not a continuation deal, you know.
I mean, I'll still make a deal, but it depends on what you see. I will tell you how much I want to tell you that time. You know, it depends on the outcome of the scrying. I mean,
I do not walk into deals the underdog. It's not something I do. Not for
it's not.
someone
Oh wow.
like
I
you.
mean, if you walk into a deal fairly and you're making fair deals, it shouldn't matter that there shouldn't be an underdog. You just
Yeah.
don't like making fair deals.
It's pretty fair. I'll still tell you about the Baphomet summoning, but it's how like okay. I'll tell you about 35% of Baphomet summoning, and then you tell me about
35%.
the teacher.
Okay,
Isn't it
then
fair?
I will tell you 35% of what
Yeah,
your
35.
teacher. 70%
How about
about your teacher
70%?
then.
I'll tell you 35.
50%.
Fine,
50% about
50%.
your
Tell me
teacher, okay.
50%. I'll tell.
Alright,
Sure.
you stick
Let's
with
make a
that.
deal here. Handshake.
Wait, does that mean no spell
You
for
get
you?
the
Does
spell.
that mean no,
No.
spell? Or you...
The
Okay.
spell
That
is a
spell is
separate deal.
different.
Okay.
The spell is different.
I just wanted to make sure before you handshook, she's like, I'm glad you didn't say anything about the spell.
No, tell her about the teacher.
Your teacher's an Uyfthemar. Bye.
Whoops. Okay,
Oh,
let me see. I'm gonna filter by necromancy.
okay, make sure it's high level too. Just kidding.
Yeah, give him a
Toll
level
the
9 so he can
dead.
Level
never
9. Told the dead, and I was like, fuck this. I'm out.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Oh my.
Ooh.
So she waves her hand and a scroll appears from nothing and she hands it to you.
Ooh.
This is a spell scroll of Bestow Curse.
Perfect. Oh.
That bitch hurts so well too. That's like the perfect one.
How did you know I want to learn more about curses? It's like you're watching me the whole
Could
time.
be. So, tell me about your teacher.
Alright, I'll tell you about my teacher. He came to my town and then he started killing undead and then he recruited me for help. So I helped him and in return he teach me about magic.
Why?
And then he ditched me. No clue. I woke up one morning, there's nothing. I think he took everything. I don't even remember. I was so frustrated with him missing, and I keep looking around the area, and I find nothing. I found nothing, so I kind of still
What
on the
was
journey to
he
find him.
trying to discover prior to his abandonment.
Kind of like, I feel like he's kind of like going into like secret places. I'm not sure, like old temple, like ruins, dungeons maybe. I don't know. I remember running away from skeleton and just every day. It makes me really fit though, but I mean, I'm good at running for a skeleton. I'm pretty proud of my ability to run.
You have fast, tiny legs. Well,
Yeah, look at these legs. Look at my thigh muscle.
Gives it a slap.
she's not phased by that.
Slap.
Okay.
This stack can hold so many muscles.
So, do you have anything that used to belong to him?
Well, let me look. And I pull out my spell book. And then the very first spell, he wrote with his ink and a pen. Maybe this helped? And then the book, it was his, I think. He bought it for me. And then we spent most of our time around the book. Now I think of it, he didn't tell me much about his history. Should have
That
asked.
maybe help you know where he is.
Mm.
But if you will let me hold this, I will attempt to discover where he might be. Okay. She holds the
Sure.
book in one hand. She spends a little bit of time doing scry ritual. She calls Dorothy over to bring, it's like a glass sphere with multicolored fluids in it, sort of like, you know, those, there's like oil and water and, you know, the different things, different densities, but they are much prettier colors and they flow a lot better. Okay. She sits there, she looks at it. The inside of the orb begins to glow super, super bright. And you actually see like it mirroring in her eyes. So bright. And at one point she actually closes her eyes and like winces. And she brings her hand over the top of the orb and the light stops. So
Yes?
it was more than I thought. But tell me now. Tell me now about the Prince of Beasts.
Alright. So to summon the Prince of Beasts, you have to have meet 2 criteria. I think 2, right? DM.
You never actually learned how to summon the Prince of Beasts. That was never something you actually learned.
I did read the book. I remember reading the
Yeah,
whole
you
book
learned
of
about
the
the right of the
Baphomet.
Risen Beast to, you know, empower other beasts and become like half beast
Yeah.
yourself, but that's not a summoning ritual.
Shit.
He's
Well-
gonna lose his soul for breaking a deal.
Well, I remember it differently,
Yeah,
so I'm
okay.
making the deal what
That's
I
what I figured.
remember. I'm being truthful.
Oh,
So you need to have like followers, like a lot of followers, as many as you can get. The more followers you have, the more better chances. And then you have to meet like the moon. It has to be full moon to get fully effective for that ritual.
Okay.
I think that's 50% of what I know.
It's very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, we prevented it from coming back. We
Because now
killed
just ask
people.
Brexy for the rest of the information, I guess.
Yes, ask Bressy. Bressy
You
know
hear
more
this
than
little
me.
li-
Okay, you can make deal with it.
In your ear.
All the deals with me on Brexy's behalf.
He's the co-signer. Brexy's the co-signer.
He has power of attorney over Brexy.
So she sets the orb next to her. So what I will say, you are headed in the right direction to find your poor Yobi. He is continuing a different type of research. Mostly
He's alive?
as alive as you are,
Oh shit.
if not more so.
I'm okay. Now I'm confused about myself. Okay. Is there
Also, we're draining all the blood out of his body. So.
Yeah. As alive as I am. Okay.
Solid 80% alive.
Yeah. Is that what
I would say
50% of
so.
it? Could you give me like general like continent location
You're
where
You're
are
going in the
where's
right
he at?
direction.
Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, sounds good. Can I use some of your paper and ink?
Sure. I think that is fine.
No? Alright,
It's part of the deal. You
Alright.
get to use this magic.
thank you. Thank you.
She
Hack
does not
her
allow
and
you to
kiss
do
her
that at
on the
all. The second you come close, she like raises her hand up, and there's like this little shimmering of like purplish light by her fingers.
Boom.
I will
Ow.
also not let you touch the creepy witch woman.
Oh. Are you guys done yet?
Oh yeah, we just finished it. Yeah.
Actually, you would have walked in like because she had to do a
Yes, I
scry
did.
ritual, which takes like 10 minutes. So you guys would have walked in like way before all this. Yeah.
Oh.
We would have walked in, yeah.
Yeah, she's spying on my teacher. Guys.
Weird, but alright.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, deal's down, so the Nona's turn, I guess. I'm just gonna go copying the paper. Do you want to come and look at what I did? Oh wait, what did you think, Yanni?
I am going to
Have you decided?
look for a school instead.
Cool. Good opportunity. Come with me. I'm gonna try to copy some spell. So like you can you probably won't understand anything
Okay.
yet, but you can have experience. Like
Okay.
the more familiar you're
okay.
with the word.
Cool.
Yeah. And I started
Okay.
copying the spell and she
Alright.
looking over my shoulder.
Donono's turn now that your internet connection's a little more stable. So, give her the tablets.
I mean, is there?
Okay.
Yes.
You want to know where possibly to do a ritual.
I think that is the most important part, but if she can maybe tell me any more about what they do. Like, I know I am doing this thing, I do not
So
know
as
why.
I said before, there is a connection on these both to the elemental planes and the astral plane. The astral plane being a transitive space, mostly for traveling, for passing vast distances to very far off locale. It could be, and I do not know the answer, if it could be that it is a way for you to travel very quickly long distances. It could be that you gain some sort of power over these planes themselves to command them or something. From what I can tell, these are not divinely created items. You may have found them in a divine place, but they themselves are not divine in and of themselves.
Hmm.
In
How
the
do
same
you
way your
know
friend
that?
can tell if he is talking to an angel or a demon, I can do the same. Just even purely from the markings, you can tell
Okay.
it's not the hand of an angel that made this. So my guess would be they are emerged from something interplanar in and of itself. Possibly a power even beyond deity.
Hmm.
But I do not know.
Okay. And but you said you also knew of some places I should go.
Look around. I can give you suggestions for places that have more affinity with the remaining rituals that you wish.
Yes. And I don't mean to press, but the information you gave me so far is not very concrete, so I would appreciate very much if you would share with me what you know about
So,
where
which
I might
would you
go.
like to start with?
Well, I am thinking that the fire one seems almost obvious. maybe we can start with the air, because yes.
So,
Yes.
places that have a higher affinity with air, there are not any in Idrion itself. Places I could suggest to you would all be on the continent of Chronoloa. They are very high mountains. There are entire cities built high upon the steps of these massive peaks, where the wind twists and rages. I would imagine there are places there, almost anywhere, once you get high enough, that you could try it.
But you are thinking that there are no places
No,
quite
the
high
mountains
enough
of Kionoski are not very majestic in their heights. The dwarves have brought them lower than they should be.
Well, also
Chronoloa.
Chronolan.
Kronoloa.
I had Corona.
It's
so I
very
was
hard for me to get
wrong.
words across in this accent. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
If you wish, I could show you a map.
This is all part of the same deal of
Yes.
helping.
I was afraid of me asking for more. Yes, this is part of that. There you go, guys.
Well, then certainly.
Whoa.
Did we just world map?
A whole new world.
That is a
Yeah.
lot bigger.
Stream, you can't
Then,
see, but Idrion is way over here on the top left, very small compared to everything else.
Oh shit.
I will post this in the Discord.
Like
Oh,
it's the
shit.
size of one of the medium black isles. Like
With tiny itty bits.
This
Yeah,
is like in Breath of the
yeah.
Wild. You finish the tutorial of Breath of the Wild, and you're like, I unlocked this whole map, and then
This
they're
is
like,
the map.
no,
Alright, it's in
this
Discord
is
now
the
if you want to
map.
be able to zoom
That's
in
the
and
same
stuff
view.
and look closer.
Do.
so. Oh, well, at least Chronoloa is closer than
Proximity wise.
some
That's a
other
long
places we
mile.
could be going.
Is our world a flat world or
It's a round world.
Brown world.
No flat Earth, no flat Ozamorians here.
So, are we closer to Ukror or the Hawachion?
We also have to go to Hawachion too. Like that is a place on our list.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, watch.
Yeah,
watch
for that dragon.
Matsubetsu. Watch out.
Oh boy.
So much trips.
Right? We're all like, I don't care about the rest of the
we also
story.
have, we also have Bamoa.
Oh yeah. We're island hopping. Yeah.
So those 3 continents are now the 3 on our list. Those
That's
3
convenient.
altogether
They're
there.
the 3 nearest continents.
Maybe her dreams have a radius, you know? That she can't.
Ooh, maybe yeah.
Dream bigger.
You need to dream bigger.
There's a lot of other issues we just don't know about. 'Cause
Yeah, she
breathe,
couldn't triangulate all the
dream
way
bigger.
out to Vaslia.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then the Earth.
I would
Tablet
imagine
then.
you can probably do that almost anywhere where there is a lot of Earth. The Earth plane is not as picky as many are. You are surrounded by it. Perhaps underground would be a little
So-
better, but could also be a little riskier. If it decides to fight back, you are outnumbered. Someone's mic just went crazy. I don't know who it is.
I think that's. I was watching. I think that was Nyx there.
Oh,
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was weird.
And I was thinking for the fire tablet, probably a volcano would make sense. Do you have other ideas, or do you know of a volcano?
There are cracks to the elemental plane of fire in the Masane Bandlands, just across the mountains, just to the northeast. If you wish to go to a full volcano, I believe there is one on Ukror. Ukror? Let me say that correctly. It is much larger.
There's one on you, Crower.
It is called... where is it? Yeah.
Nick, your mic's doing the thing again.
It's the Mount Padanoke. Padanoke. It's in that center, and she points to that little, like the desert place. It denotes a very dry, very arid mountain, where not a mountain, not the whole thing is a mountain, but it is a huge desert surrounding the Mount Padanoke volcano.
Okay. I suppose, is there anything else then that you will be telling me as part of
I
this
imagine not.
deal?
It's my turn to learn now. Yes.
I just had a quick thing, if I could, if you're all done there. I thought about it. I thought about what I had to offer for the information, and I'm going back to my things right now. And I pull out, without showing too much of it, the feline-esque tiger skull that had the writing inside. I found this in an unknown vase in an unknown place, and there's some weird writing in it, and I bet it would be something real interesting for you to learn, and I'd be willing to trade that information for my information. And I put the vase away, or the
The vase is
Vase is
shattered.
gone.
yeah, not the vase. I destroyed that vase. Yeah.
Shards and dust. I would like to look at that, yes. Though I imagine I know a bit more about it already than you do. But I'm willing to trade. What do you want to know? Alright.
Want to make that
We
deal?
can just tack it onto the other
For,
that we already have.
Anything? Yeah, sure. I like them separate, actually. Just
Alright.
helps me keep it in my brain, you know?
Okay.
This deal. So for my part of it, just to reiterate, anything you know about the Fangs of D-Beast, and then I would ask everyone else to leave the room while I went into detail about all of the things that may have done. And I want to go into detail about, like, the types of cuts and things I saw and all those, so she can give me a better idea of what it is.
So do the rest of you, are you willing to leave Thorak alone with Marguerite?
Yeah.
I'm already gone with the Yanni.
Yeah, I'll turn to Store to no. I trust you guys a lot, and we've been through a lot. I just I don't think I'm ready to tell you about what's happened with me yet. But if this is a chance for me to learn, I'd really like to take it. But you guys can't be here for it. Thank you.
Right, so you tell her about what you found. Hmm?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying to No gives him a look. But then, yes, nods and leaves.
So you tell her about what you found when you returned home that day,
Mhm.
and what you heard. And I want you to roll me a history check, please.
Yanni, that's how you're supposed to do it. Draw a circle there.
no.
There's a triangle.
I will give you advantage.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully advantage is enough to make up for my -2.
Ooh.
I rolled a 5 and a 4, and so that means I got a 3 and a 2, so it was a 3.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I tried to
That's
help
so
you
sad.
so much about this
Oh
because
my
I
God.
have already given you an answer about this when you asked.
Did you?
You
I didn't
asked
write it
Torm
down when
about
you
this,
did.
like back in the bone zone.
Ah, shit!
Come
Not
on.
asking her.
Okay,
It's worth the deal.
so she sits there while you tell her about all these things. And she responds, "I'm afraid I don't know very much. It sounds like something awful and terrible from the Underdark. Something powerful enough to kill hundreds of people. Possibly with minions of some sort, I would imagine. Something hungry enough to go after them. You might want to consider why it went after your people, and if it might go after others. I find that likely."
Fuck. Can I roll a check to see how similar that was to these other
Sure.
god things I've been seeing? I rolled a natural. What check am I making?
Intelligence check.
All right, I rolled
They
a
are not
natural
the same.
13, so that's an 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, that was scary. Cool.
I find this appropriate that I do not have the best of answers because I imagine that I already know a bit about what you have to show me already. It's not much for me to learn. Yes.
Still a deal, I guess. So I pass it over
I
so
already
she can see and
recognize
do
the
whatever she
type of
wants.
skull. I am familiar with skulls and these creatures, so it is merely the inscription on the inside that is interesting to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Why is it interesting?
The meaning specifically is interesting. Just indicators of current events.
I wish there was someone smarter here to ask you about that. What do you mean, current? Do you know what's
Of course
going
I
on,
do.
right?
Thorak. I talk to hundreds and thousands of people who cross planes of existence and time. Of course I know what's going on. No.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Hey, you guys can come back in.
Still busy.
Besides you. All right. Well, thank you. Take my little cat thing back.
Very fruitful exchange. All right. Does anyone else want to make deals with her? Are you ready to hang out for the rest of the day, take a long rest, and leave in the morning?
That's the plan. I'm gonna just write this scroll, and then maybe steal some paper and ink more from Dorothy. Dorothy, can you give me more paper and
The
ink?
mistress would want you to for, the deal you have with her. So sorry.
Okay. And I'll spend the rest of the time, maybe if I have free time, I'll just read books in the library.
All right.
And then maybe show Yanni a
Alright.
bit about reading. Like,
She's
how
a
do you
fast
read in the
learner.
beginning?
Like she's really quick at it. She learns the alphabet very fast. And you start doing the very, very basic words like that same night. She's like, I got this. This is not something I can do this. Yeah, this is good. Thank you.
I
am trying to keep up as well, but I am not keeping up.
keep him up with Yanni reality show.
All right.
Perhaps during the 4 hours that we have at night, where neither of us need to be sleeping. Hey man, you did so good in class today. I just need a little extra help. Like, can you?
I'm tired.
The student becomes the teacher. What did you have, Star?
Yeah, I had something I wanted to do before we found a house. I was gonna trot off with Vigris and have a conversation with Andrada.
Sure.
Because I have a few questions. So I'll pull out Andrada and I'll hold it up like I always do when I'm talking to Andrada, like I'm talking to a person. Andrada, can I ask you a
Yes, of
few
course.
things?
What is it?
So,
Yes.
we had shadow creatures. You see them. I've seen them. I saw the same blade that Yanni said struck down Trenexa in my dream. And the only two things they've gone after, me by proxy to you, I think, I don't know, but also Trenexa, these are old, Trenexa said she walked with Melora. When were you forged?
It was about almost a millennia ago, I think. It's been a while.
Were you involved with the Divine War?
Not really, no. It was more... I was forged right near the end. It is already mostly wrapped up.
Okay. I'm not sure if this answers questions or
That
makes
does tend to be the
questions.
trend of the day.
Right? By the way, do you know
Yes.
Cord? Trenexa said she walked
Yes,
with
Cord
Melora?
was the one who created me. So, yes.
Right. Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that? I refuse to apologize for something like that.
No. I'm trying to it's not. But I see there's a very clear connection with they went after you, and they went after Trenexa, and I mean, I don't know if twice is enough to make a pattern, but. What do you know? Well, if you were forged for when the Divine War was ending, what do you know about how it ended?
There was a deal made. So, essentially, Erathis was able to convince Asmodeus to switch sides. It was, once the demonic forces sort of joined the battle that Asmodeus became a little bit more persuaded to swap. They're not very fond of each other, the devils and demons, so it was a bit easier for us to push back against them when we had help. Not that there was a great amount of mingling of the armies or anything. Most of, the champions and paladins and clerics and such, they didn't want to fight on the same side as the devils, and a lot of their spells would have caught them up as well. So there was a bit of a pincer movement on some of these things, and mostly there was a general retreat. Less than there was, we destroyed all their armies and they all died or whatever, as they kind of gave up and left. Which, that's generally how it happens. If you're an eons old deity of, one sort or the other, you don't really want to die and stop being. So you'll back off so you can continue to be.
That makes sense.
And I wasn't privy to,
Makes
all the
sense.
in-depth conversations of stratagem and stuff. So
Of course not.
I'm not exactly sure the exact details, but from my perspective, that's how it happened.
Right. I think that was the big question I had, and I just really didn't want to ask it near those people because they gave me so many bad vibes.
Yes. Yes. Things are complicated. She's a slippery one.
Well,
He knows.
hopefully we'll have a more exciting day tomorrow on
That
the
would
road.
be nice.
But not as exciting as yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was
It was
lovely.
a bit,
Much more exciting than you sitting in a room refusing to talk.
I mean, fair.
Well, is there anything else that you need?
No, that's
All right.
everything.
Okay.
Now I'll return
All
to
right.
everyone else.
That's how you copy it.
And that is the letter Z. Ta-da!
See. Now we
Oh,
learn
dear.
combination of them.
Sorry. Liam, in case you didn't understand, that means Zed in American.
Oh,
Got it.
Oh my God.
Thanks for translating.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh boy. All right. You guys take a long rest. Do you want to sleep in Marguerite's house? She's got rooms.
No.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
She has Denona
Fine.
tablets. I'm not sleeping not in her house. Like,
Yeah,
I got it.
no, definitely would.
Probably might talk to Dorothy a bit more later. Like, spy on the Marguerite.
You want to?
Yeah. After I finish copying the spell, I was like, "Oh, Dorothy, what's up with your master? Is it master? Your owner?
Oh, you're talking
No,
to
no.
Dorothy?
What is your relationship to you?"
She's, my
Yeah,
boss.
boss. She pay you for your
Yes.
service?
Why?
I'm just curious,
that's
like,
true you are.
why would is? Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, why you live with her? Like, are you guys like really good?
I mean, why does
good
anyone work
roommates?
for anyone? They get something out of it.
Ooh,
That's
what
a
did you
personal
get? What
question.
did you get out of it? I see. Well, I mean, like two ladies living in a house together.
Oh, you think it's that?
I mean-
No.
I mean, it's not something.
No.
I thought
Yeah,
you guys
no.
were like lover or
Mm.
something.
No.
I was not sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Everyone's misreading romantic situations.
I thought you guys were into playing master and servant
Oh,
role or something.
Wow.
For sure.
She's
Wow.
your boss and your
Ah.
boss.
Boss.
I'm going to stop talking to you now. Good night. She leaves whatever room you're in. Anytime you follow her for the rest of the day, like she'll like lock the door to like keep you away from her now.
We're all in our own places, and we just see her pass, and then Elias like 2 seconds later pass.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're like, what?
That
What?
boy
Yeah,
ain't
kid.
right.
That's all I wanted
All
to
right.
do.
So you guys take a long rest. You sleep through the night. Nothing weird happens for you two. For the two elves, the 4 hours that they are awake when no one else is awake, nothing happens during the night. It's just, Dorothy goes to bed, and then Marguerite is sitting in the living room looking at the tablets all night. That's what she's doing.
We are
Oh,
working
yes,
on
you're
reading.
busy learning how to read. Yeah. I feel like she would
Give the
not be the
assignment.
bestest teacher. Not really. She gets it very quickly, but she is not super great at teaching, and she gets a little frustrated when it doesn't work. More she gets upset at herself than at you, but she's not a great teacher.
You're just describing ADHD's trying to teach right now. That's literally what it is.
It's
like,
so
oh,
easy,
I
why
got
don't
it.
you-
It's just this. It's
You
easy.
you
Then
get it?
people are
Okay,
like,
fine. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so the sun comes up the next day, and you're able to you can go in, you can get the tablets from Marguerite.
I do my morning
Mhm.
rituals. Summoning my inner demons.
I follow Denono when he goes to get the tablets. And I ask, how do I, when I'm ready for my side of our deal, how do I
Oh,
call you,
yes, that would
contact
be
you?
important. She like leans over to like a nightstand and opens a drawer, and she pulls out this. There's like a little silver chain, and there is a little stone ear on the end of it, and she hands it to you. Just talk to that, and I will hear what you say.
Testing.
Yes, I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Can you hear me?
And yes,
Is this always on? Like, can you hear us
Yes.
24/7? No offense, I just. Oh,
So if you put it away, you will not be able to hear from me
Gallop.
when I need that favor from you.
shit. No, I got it.
Oh, why would you throw the thing on my head?
Oh, Jesus!
But
As he's coming out.
you said that
But
his favor
you know,
had to
when
come
we
first.
find my
So he
cousin's
does not
daughter,
need to
we
hear
will
from
need to
you.
contact you again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Multi useful.
I thought you
We
said
can
you
find
could
you.
find
Yes,
us.
if you run away
You
and break
are-
your deal, we can find you. But when we want to just contact you nicely, it will be this way.
But you can listen to us all the time. I don't want someone listening to me
Is
all
it-
the time. That's weird.
Is it two-way? Like, can you
Yes,
talk to me in this?
I can. If I get the other half of it, I can talk to you as well.
Okay. Cool.
It's a sending
I'm gonna,
stone.
like,
It's not.
I'm
It's
gonna put it in my
nothing
pocket
fancy.
for now.
There are dime a dozen. The sending stones are everywhere. It's a thing. So
You can already see us.
But if he is not talking to it,
no.
can you hear?
No,
Yeah,
if
like
you are,
as
if
an
you are just
out of
having a
game, like what's the?
conversation, I will not hear everything. I might hear
That was
everything
the
that if
misunderstanding.
Oh,
Mark
okay, yeah,
talks
yep.
loudly, which maybe he does, then I will hear all of that. But I won't be able to hear other people talking.
I got
Don't
it.
worry, your privacy is a little bit there. No,
Can't see
why
through
would
it,
I
right?
want to see through it?
Get you. All right.
Only-
Cool. That's
You lick it.
Only a couple.
Can
of
you
your
feel
feet not
through it?
going to look at.
I don't know. I've seen all our drawings. I'm,
Sure.
Can I roll an insight check on that? Fuck.
You
That's
have
a
no
12.
idea.
I guess I'm the other one
Okay,
there.
yeah,
I'll roll
sure.
the inside too.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have no
8.
idea.
Ah.
She was definitely staring at you guys.
Damn
a lot
it, okay,
yesterday, so
okay.
who knows?
Maybe she just likes tall people. That's why it's only half.
Wow.
Wow.
She's like, if you're under 6 foot, don't bother.
Which, like, the only one of you who is above 6 foot is Store. Elves
No,
are short,
I
man.
thought he was tall boy.
With
I
a
don't
short
know.
elf.
So you guys ready to head out back into the jungle and go? Alright.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask quickly. Do you
No,
have any
go.
farewell gift? No? Nothing?
Go away.
Okay,
No
bye.
goodie bag. Onto the cart for you. Just put Elliot.
My
in the
friends
cart.
made a deal with the Fae, and all I got was
And this
dumb
bestow curse
t-shirt.
spell in my book.
It's
All
so
right.
cursed.
So you guys travel. We're gonna fast travel a little smidge of a bit. You travel without
Okay.
crazy occurrence for 4 days. You pass through Earridge. You go past. Yes, Aaron.
To take to finish the armor.
I'm gonna say it's gonna
Or
take,
what
especially in the back of the cart. I'm going to say it takes like a week. So you'll get it before you get to Confaldir. You
Okay,
pass through Earridge.
Okay.
You get past the junction that goes like out to the east side of the mountains, south to the Fendary fields and stuff. But you continue north. So excuse me, you're kind of going to break out of the jungle itself. The type of vegetation is changing. Instead of these thick jungle trees, they turn to more deciduous plants a little bit. It's still very green, very thick, but it's more like East Coast USA than, you know, Brazil. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'll keep an eye on the poison and stuff the whole time. And then Arbs, I'll come back later after travel. But...
There's not
should I do
a
it now?
ton of poisonous plants.
Okay. Like mushrooms, spores.
There's definitely some.
plants,
So
anything?
you and I will talk about that afterwards, out of game. Yeah.
Yeah, later.
but
Yeah,
on the
it's fine.
fourth
Yeah.
day, I want people to roll me perception checks, please. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Whoop it! Perception, my best skill. I lied.
I got a 15.
11.
3!
Okay.
What?
So, as you're walking, Thorek and Denono, you see a... Well, actually, let me roll for... Woo!
I'm gonna kill whoever this is. They're dead. Sorry.
You see...
Please, I need
so
an
you
eye.
first notice Yanni kind of perk up and like look up in the sky, and you both look up and you see a shadow pass by overhead. Large shadow. Big shadow. You can't see specific details of what it is, but you see a dark shape. Looks like there's wings on it, but they're not like flapping. They're just kind of like held out stationary to the side. And you see a small shape like fall from the side of it and land good like 30 feet on the road in front of you as the rest of it continues on out of your view over the trees. And after a few seconds, you hear impact with the canopy above.
I wanna, assuming because I see Donono also, so I wanna look at him and be like, "Let's go. What is that? What is that? We gotta help."
Oh, I realized it too. Then I'm gonna pull out all 8 skeletons.
Then... Okay.
8 of them. All 8 of
Are
them.
there 8 now, or there's... He summoned more?
I summoned more.
Gotcha.
I summoned more. I put back the remain of the 2, and I use extra spell.
All right.
The other day.
So you start heading towards this thing.
Sorry, so something is on the road 30 feet in front of us.
Yes.
That fell from the sky. And then after that fell in front of us, we heard something else
Yes.
hit the canopy.
Oh, there's 2.
Okay.
Oh. Can we, what's on the road?
So-
Since that's just right there.
As you go up to this thing, it's very small. Like, very, very small. But you see... It is... let me see this specifically. Sorry, I'm trying to...
Just had a dragon take a shit in front of us
No.
and run.
No.
Giant poop.
Flaming dog turd on the doorstep.
I'm pretty sure it's an egg.
I'm trying to find my details
That
about
somehow
this.
survived.
It is a black leather and sort of like almost like a silky velvet hat, very wide brimmed, has kind of like gold and red feathers along one side, very beaten up, wet. Yes.
And it fell fast.
And you with a thud.
Wet?
With a thud.
Yes.
Is there like a full body that just like fucking pancaked underneath it? Like, why is it so
No
wet?
idea.
I'm kind of concerned.
As you pick it up, you can smell a harsh scent of salt and brine. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. So, thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thanks Eric for winning the giveaway. We're very excited to come back next week with crazy happenings, and we'll see how these deals all pan out for you all in the future. Remember, Rehash the Rolls is on Wednesday. We're gonna have Nick on. He'll tell us about all the crazy stuff that Denono has gone through in the last little while. And then Patrick will be on for Ready to Roll. And then come back on the weekend for Vidya games. And we'll see you around. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.